Hello, GDQ Hotfix viewers. Welcome to Parallel Universe, the show about community-created content. I'm talking things like fan games, mods, even randomizers. If you enjoyed all the Metroid that was going on and do all the things right before this, well, really, if you enjoyed do all the things right before this, you're actually double in luck because I have a bunch of Metroid stuff lined up. It's a Metroid Fusion randomizer followed by some awesome Metroid mods. But Shasta's also still here, so I mean, you know, consider this an extension of Do All the Things if you want. I don't know if you're doing all the things in this randomizer, but it sure will be a lot of them, I imagine. How are you doing, Shasta?
I could. I'm doing pretty well. If we do all the things in this random, it means something went wrong for sure. But hopefully nothing goes wrong here. We'll see. But yeah, hello everybody. I'm Mr. Shasta. You just saw me on Do All the Things. I host that show every other Friday like this. And right before Helix show your Parallel Universe, and I am just doing Metroid Fusion Random right afterwards, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. I've run it for many years now. I can do a lot of spear and tricks along with doing normal randomizer stuff, and it's gonna be awesome. With me as well, also have Clue-Key, who actually worked on his randomizer. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. So hello, my name is Clue. I helped work on some of the stuff here. I've done quite a bit of the accessibility features, some of the logic behind the scenes, and I don't know. It was just been fun experience overall to work on it.
Absolutely. It's a very cool randomizer. In particular, I also want to point out this is the Mars randomizer. There are two versions of this. There's also open randomizer, but the Mars ones will be playing here tonight for y'all. And without further ado, I'm ready to start whenever. So I'm gonna go a countdown, and we should be good then. So 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so we can get a number of different items right at the start of it. Thank you very much. And this time around, we got level 3 key card. What the heck? That's so weird. All right. The means I can go to sector 5, I guess, right at the start. All right, cool. This is an item I've actually never gotten to start before, so cool. Let's do it. Why not? And there's some items where I don't know what to do with immediately right as soon as we start. But level 3 key card, I know it unlocks like one room at the side here of sector 5.
It unlocks one room.
Yeah. Just one singular room. I should be fine getting through here, to say at least. There's only a couple enemies in this area that I was really about, but should be okay. This one right here.
Mm-hmm.
And just jump in here and get Various Suit. Okay, that's interesting. Why not?
All right, then.
Sure, why not? Now, what can I do with Various Suit? I can go more into Sector 5 is what I can do with Various Suits. I'm not sure how many checks I can get, because again, I've not experienced this before in this rando, but we'll see. I just run on you. Why am I shooting you? We'll see what happens. But yeah, with the rando itself, the goal overall is not just like getting certain items and then beating the game. We do need charge beam to beat this and missiles on top of that. I should go over here, yeah. But also, we need to collect 5 Metroids that are in here. Oh, I actually can't go over here, it's right. I can go over... Ooh, good dodge. I can go over here.
That was a pretty good dodge.
Wait, no, I can go... Okay, so I got to think, too, because I actually forgot to save going into here. I should go back and do that, just in case. That is an important part, is make sure you don't die and soft lock in certain parts. And thankfully, you can warp out. That is a feature of the randomizer, but you have to have a save first to warp out, really. And I don't want to have to redo again the Various Suit or anything. So I'm just gonna be extra careful here. That's what I'm gonna do. But I was gonna go up to a little above the day room there, but I don't think I can actually get through there now I'm thinking about it. And even still, I can't really do much here. Yeah, just gonna save just in case. I don't know why I didn't do that at the start. I need to do that whenever, like early on, everywhere, especially until I get more items. That's an important thing, and might as well play a little safely because you know a marathon run, etc., etc.
Right. Usually, my advice to people is saving as either you're entering or leaving a sector, because the warp feature does allow you to get out of a sticky situation if necessary, and it quite handily also can help if you have gone somewhere, checked it, and you can't get out of that somewhere. It can just help you save time overall.
For instance, I might not be able to get out of here unless I get something I need, which is definitely a possibility. I mean, that's something good, but if I can't really use that in this area, and won't help me get out of here either. I might be trapped in here, but you know what? We're going on an adventure. This is why we save. I can't freeze that, so I can't do anything with that either. Can't morph ball down there to get that check down there. I could probably get out of here to level 3. Now I think about it. That's right, I have a warp. What am I doing? I might as well just be careful everywhere I can. If need be, I can warp out, which I probably will. With level 1 and level 3, I have a few things I can go towards for sure. In particular, I can go into sector 2 and get some checks there if I need to warp out. There's 2 checks around me there too, but I can't do anything with those, unfortunately, because I have power bombs. I do have high jump though. That's pretty nice.
High jump's a pretty nice item.
Always love that. It means I can get out of sector 2 actually, funnily enough. That or like having like space jump also will help a lot with that too. That's right, I don't have morph ball. Sometimes I'll randomly do like 100% strats because I ran 100% in this game for a long time. That's one such instance right there, I would say. That's right, I can't get out of here, I think. No, the thing is not there. The stretchy's not there. Perfect, I can get out of here. Sweet.
Yeah, there's several changes that have been made for accessibility like that. That and it overall just helps the logic. It helps generate better games. It makes it so that seeds can be a little bit more interesting. And the room you're in right now actually has its own set of changes. Normally, there are certain parts of the story where that room gets completely destroyed, but in this randomizer, that room has just been modified and it never changes state afterwards.
I'm thinking I'm gonna go.
But that was to.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say that was to help facilitate being able to always access one of the items in an adjacent room to that room.
Makes sense to me, honestly. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to sector 2 and get the few checks I can do there, like the data room and also the level 1 door room. Might as well do that. See what we can get. There's also one I could risk for, but probably won't be worth it. I might as well see though. There's I am like directly below me. I might as well try and get that real fast. I guess it's also an important thing to know is that this randomizer also doesn't randomize only the items. Oh, it's speed booster. I should get that actually. I have high jump. I just jumped into this.
That's
We're good.
A good item to get.
Yeah, very good item to get to say the least. Love me some speed booster. You could get speed booster to start some of these seeds here. I was also thinking the open randomizer as well, and along with like missiles and morph ball. That's the one I have more experience with because I did a lot of those before Metroid Dread came out like 4 years ago. And also, yeah, gosh, it's been 4 years since it came out. Oh my god. But yeah. But yeah, it also randomizes like the data rooms and other stuff on top of that too. So we can get random items from this level 1 door here. I got one earlier from level 3 door as well. And it's just a missile tank here. I can't use missiles yet because I don't have the like source missiles. Hopefully I find that soon because that is a very important item to say the least. It's one we need to actually beat the randomizer.
It is an important item. It is an important item, but it also can be very fun and interesting when you have seeds that just give you late missiles. Because it makes you think about what you can and can't do. And sometimes that's part of the fun of a randomizer is basically the puzzle that you're trying to solve as you're playing.
Absolutely, especially early on like this. For instance, ooh, charge beam. That's also required for being
Charge
this.
beam.
I do like that. It means, unfortunately, we didn't get an item that allows us to actually get through Sector 2 even more. So I can't go down below and do much else, but that's okay. Charge beam is cool, though.
Well, you still have Morph Ball, so you wouldn't be able to get very far either way.
Yeah, exactly. So for now, we just have to leave here and go find out where we can go. And I was thinking earlier... No, I can't do Sector 6. Never mind. I can't go through there because I was thinking because of the doors, but that's not I need level 4 for that anyways. I was just thinking that. I don't know why I was thinking that. I could risk... Okay, never mind. If I say I'm going to risk something, I should save first. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to call an audible and get out of section 2 real fast. I'm going to save here first, and then we're going to risk probably main deck at this point. Also, I've not gotten another energy tank either, so I'm hoping I get something like that along the way here. But we'll see. There's a few checks I can do on the main deck at least. I can get out there, but I can't get back in with that morph ball. That is the risk here.
Yep. And one of the things that I don't think we kind of covered is I'm sure some people have noticed that all of the doors in the elevator section is open. This is one of the 2 presets that are available for generating seeds, and this one allows you to traverse to all the sectors via elevator immediately. I'm gonna pivot. It also starts you off with an E-tank because those are usually a little bit more tricky, and you may be required to do other things that you might not normally if you were starting at the ship.
I'm pivoting to Sector 3 because of the level 2 keycard. This unlocks so much in Sector 3. Not sure if I can do much in here without missiles or bombs or anything, but I mean, we're going on adventure, chat. We're going on adventure here. It'd be great. That's the way I see it. If need be, I have a save right there, so if the adventure does not work out, then that's A-okay. But we can at least say we went along the journey here, and it was a fun little journey to go along. That's the way I see it. After all, I played Metroid Fusion. Metroid Fusion is a fun video game. I do like this one a lot. I'll check the one across the way here. I have various suits. I was thinking about it. I can get away with this, though I have to destroy his poppers with a charge beam. That's a little annoying.
Yeah, it'd be nicer if you had missiles, because then you could just do the arc shot.
Yeah.
But because you don't have missiles, you can't switch to missiles and shoot your beam at the same time.
It was worth it.
So it kind of prevents you from doing that. Oh, that's a good find. That was a good call.
Hell yeah, thank you. Ice Beam is like exclusive to the very final little bit of the game. Normally, SAX fires it right at you, and you once you defeat them right at the end, they give you the Ice Beam Core X. Oops. You know what? I'm just gonna avoid both of you. How about that? I don't want to see either of you. But yeah, in the randomizer, you're able to actually get Ice Beam like this at any point, and it's just a thing you can use. It's pretty cool.
I did see we had one question in chat regarding the significance to the numbers in the navigation rooms. The randomizer has built-in hints into the seed.
That's right, let's go out here.
And each of the different navigation rooms in the space station hosts their own hint. And in order to retrieve those hints, you need to have the corresponding key card. And that is just the indicator for which key card you need in order to access the hint.
That was so worth it. Let's go. Both suits already is ridiculous. Before missiles and bombs too, and morph ball. So worth it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that really worked out for you.
For real. I can do more checks also in this sector, so I will go and do that. I gotta be careful too with how much of where I go. Mostly because in this sector, can I just damage through this? I can. All right, cool. Most because
you can.
Most because in this sector, well, I don't have morph balls or bombs, and I need that to get out of here at this point. So I probably should have gone down here while I was saying that, but it's okay.
Well, you have one chance to get morph ball.
That's true.
And then
I can get up here at least.
Actually, I think that's all you could possibly get down here. I don't think you would be able to get bombs also.
Oh wait, that's right. I can unlock that. I could go after the scientists and see if they have anything. That's probably still in logic, I imagine, because I can get there for sure.
Well, you can get there.
Is there an issue?
Well, how are you gonna fight it?
That's a great point. Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that again. Let's go get those items again real fast.
Yeah. Do you need to know where anything in particular is?
No, I'm good. I'll just go back
Okay.
to the rooms I was going through before. Should be good there. I think we'll still get that powerbomb tank off the level 2 door, because why not? But I'll get this one first because I don't know, I'm just feeling it. No particular reason, I guess.
And this is one of those instances, like I was mentioning. Sometimes getting late missiles can provide pretty fun seeds. The primary reason Shasta could not continue was we don't have missiles to fight any of the bosses.
Yeah. Which makes things very interesting, as you're seeing right now. Maybe I should have gotten ice beam first, now that I think about it. Ah, we're good, never mind. I was a little bit concerned there, but it's okay. I'd just be a little bit careful with one energy tank right now. But I say, while I'm going back and getting ice beam, Helix Vivian announcements to read, now is a perfect time for that.
Yeah, I want to make sure that you all are aware. Excuse me. Make sure you all are aware of speeding through the holidays. That's Black in a Flash's upcoming event, December 27th through 28th, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern both days. That'll be a great time. That's coming up sooner than you think. That is next weekend. And furthermore, on the topic of Black in a Flash, Back to Black will return February 5th through 8th, 2026, benefiting Race Forward. So lots of fun stuff coming up for the Black in a Flash community. Please make sure you are supporting them, and you can use !BAF in our Twitch chat for more info.
Probably time for one more if you want to say one more.
Yeah, you know, something that's good to mention is if you missed any of Shasta's show that was right before this, Do All the Things, the VODs will be on YouTube along with, you know, everything else. You know, GDQ, like mainline GDQs, AGDQ, SGDQ, Fatals, Black in a Flash VODs, obviously all the Hotfix VODs. Those are all on youtube.com/games done quick. So also, like, if you missed any of this randomizer, maybe you're just getting here, you missed how this randomizer started, it's already been quite entertaining. You can catch the VOD over on youtube.com/games done quick once it's uploaded.
Some pretty cool so far, honestly. I don't need to save them way up. I'm doing it anyways, because, you know, you never know. I'm thinking because I have Speed Booster and because I have various suits, I'm going to try for Sector 6 right now because I can get through the thing Norway needs super missiles for. So let's go ahead and do that. I currently cannot do Sector 1 without... I can do a screw attack, apparently. I learned that through just practicing these seeds, but I can't do it without any missiles right now, at least. So we gotta wait for that a little bit. For now, Sector 6 is pretty good. It should give me a couple of them, I think. If not, hey, I'm saving right here, so it's chill. Don't worry about it.
A lot of saving.
Love me some saves.
Hey, I mean, in a Hotfix event, gotta do it.
Absolutely.
Especially with how randomizers have been known to be mean on my show.
I will break the curse, I believe.
You will. You got this.
There we go. We can just get right through that thing. No problem. And now, with various suit, I could do the check on the right here. Thankfully, I have that in addition to gravity suit. So these ice are no longer a problem. Don't have to worry about them at all. Just gotta worry about the enemies that are right here, but they're not really an issue.
I think you'll find you might still have an issue.
I do have an issue. You're right. That is a problem.
This is one of those very interesting cases.
Yeah. I'm thinking I could get the check to the right here, right? There's nothing stopping me. I think
there's that stopping you. No, there's not enough room there.
Oh, just barely. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Never had to do that without.
Just barely. Even if you did have screw attack, though, you still would be missing something important.
That's true. That's true. I can't get the E-tank down here. I can escape back out. Let's just do that, I think. I'm pretty sure I can get the other... No, I can't. Let's just get this and probably leave, I think. Maybe it's something, maybe it's not. Might be in logic. We'll see.
Maybe.
It's an E-tank. I would like that.
It's vanilla.
It's vanilla right there. Don't they call it like French vanilla in randomizer lingo? I think they do. Missed
something
it.
like that.
We'll try that again. I could probably just warp out of here. There's a saber to my right, but I want to show us off. It's cool.
Yeah, there's also really cool shine spark tricks that can be in logic as well.
One more try, then I'll just warp out of here.
Though the actual tricks themselves do have to be enabled by the player. The presets that come with Randovania are trickless presets, so you're not going to necessarily be expected to do everything. In fact, you'll mostly just be expected to run around and find things and have fun.
And that's fun at random. I just love running around and finding things. Hey, having fun though, the worst. I really smartest play for the sake of speed is probably just warping out of there. In the save room, that's to my right there. But you know what? That shine spark's cool. You don't see that in the normal speedrun of this. You barely see that in randomizers. So like, yeah, why not? Might as well show it off. It's for fun.
Yeah.
Now what should I do now? That's a great question. I could risk main deck, which if I do, I should go back and save. I can't get into Sector 4 without bombs. Sector 5, I can't do much more in, I think. I can also go down. No, never mind. I was gonna say I could go down to Nightmare and do something there. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save here real fast and then just go risk main deck with Arachnus and see if I get misses or bombs there or more fall. Actually, I could do one check here now that I think about it. But it's probably not in logic, and I don't know if I can get out, right?
I don't know which check you're trying to think
The
of.
one down below with the electrified wire. Like to my left down here.
Oh, yes. I guess technically you could check it, but I don't think you can do anything with
Yeah,
it.
you're right. You know what? Morph ball, once again. That's the boon stopping me from doing anything right now, unfortunately. I want to jump off of that. There we go. I'm trying to do cool things. There we go.
Yeah. It's always fun watching somebody run around and all of the things that Samus normally has, she might not in a randomizer. And right now, two of the things that Samus almost always get at the very beginning, you don't have.
Yeah, like missiles are literally the first thing you get in a vanilla game of Metroid Fusion, and I just don't have that right now.
Right, and then Morph Ball would be the very second thing you get in vanilla Metroid Fusion.
And then
you have neither of those.
And then the broken charge beam right after that. Thankfully, I have that one at least.
Right. This is one of the few cases where we have made some other modifications to rooms. There were several more items placed throughout the space station so that there's just a little bit more variety of where you can go. It also helps with some of the, they're called Ring Zero checks, I believe. But that is usually when it's done for random starts, and sometimes you can start somewhere and just that is not at the main deck elevator or at the spaceship.
I can check up here too now that I think about it. I don't think I can check to the right there, but also can't morph to get the thing anyway, so it's fine. The problem is I'm not sure if I can get up here, but we shall tackle that in a second. Okay, that's just that. Save the animals could be something. That's also a check. Oh no, I can't with Ice Beam. I can just freeze and just do this the normal way.
Yeah, I think Ice Beam and High Jump is one of the requirements to get up to that door.
Makes sense. Oh, wait, I need a Wide Beam for this. I learned that yesterday. Gotta break that first. Now here's a setup we use in the 100% run. We just line up right there, so we get our speed boost, and then do that to get right here to save the animals a little faster. Very, very nice. And that's just neat tank, but you know what? Hey, that's useful. And of course, you save the animals. We all like animals here, right? I might like these animals. They save us later.
The animals in the we saved the animals in the Super Metroid run. Why not here?
True.
I am pro animal.
Animals are pretty awesome. I'll just get the mistaken way out anyways, because it's right there. Also, that's one of the missiles you get in vanilla, like 8% runs of this. It's just right there in your way out, like anyways, like you might as well just get it. Yeah, we are hoping for Morph Ball here, so I can get back into the main deck area. Everything I did here is for knots if I just can't get back in there in the first place. So at this point, I think all I can really check, because I don't have Screw Attack, is just the main deck data room, or excuse me, Operation Deck data room. So hopefully it's here, vanilla, I guess at this point.
That sounds correct. It would have to be either Morph or Missiles if it is up here.
Yeah. Hey, look at that.
Well, we have
It's
Missiles.
vanilla. And I can.
Is this even randomized?
I don't know. Who knows? I
Think out that would be an unrandomized randomizer.
I'm tricking you all. I'm just doing a regular speedrun. No.
April Fool's episode of Parallel Universe.
It's funny that you mentioned that. You actually would not be able to do that with Metroid Fusion because one of the data rooms is used twice in the story.
True.
So we would have nowhere to place power bombs if we did a vanilla route.
That's fascinating. That's actually really funny.
There's Wave Beam as well. But still, this is all for now if I don't get power bombs or Morph Ball, honestly, yeah. Maybe power bombs, because I can go down to... No, I can't with that level 4 doors. No, I can do power bombs, never mind. I can go down to Yakuza at that point, maybe, but I don't know if I can do that, get out of there with that Morph Ball at that point still. Now, this is the one trick I don't do from like when I ran this game RTA for a while. I don't go for staying doubles here anymore because I am very, very bad at it. I cannot do it consistently. I've practiced so much. I just can't do it. That was a 6 beam Idor, by the way. Idors are random if they shoot beams or not, and when they open up for me to shoot them, it's just completely random. I got bad luck there, basically. I can get 0 if I get lucky.
Yeah.
Yo!
Nice.
Let's go. We can get it back out. I was hoping that would be the case.
That's kind of French vanilla, isn't it?
It's close enough, I'd say. Good stuff. I was hoping that'd be in logic, honestly, right out here. As soon as I saw missiles, I thought we were pretty much in the clear at that point.
Yeah, I thought so as well.
Literally in that shot, but that's okay. I think too low. Okay, we'll just do regular. I was going for something there called a double missile on these core X's. Essentially, it's taking 2 missiles on the exact same frame. You can get a double right at the very start of that fight if done correctly by just timing missiles correctly. And then, if need be, my backup there was to try and time the missiles where I shot one upwards as I was jumping upwards and another right afterwards. And if I did that correctly, I would hit them both in the exact same frame as I go into it. It does double damage, therefore saving about 3 seconds or so every time I do that.
Roughly.
It's a very, very useful technique used for like every single boss in Metroid Fusion. Which, speaking of which, I'll mark that on my tracker in 1 second. That'd be Arachnus. I always forget to mark bosses in particular. Same with also the level 0 doors, which are unlocked by default on these things. I'm just going to mark these real fast while I'm here.
Yep. And if you did want to customize a preset, level 0 doors can be shuffled in to the pool as well. So it can be very interesting to start without a level 0 door key card.
I didn't forget anything on the main deck, right? I'm pretty sure I got everything I could get for now.
I believe you checked everything that you could.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Perfect. Cool. Now, with Mrs. Morph Ball, just go and do Sector 1. That's what I say. That's all I need for the beginning of this, at least. And I can do a little more with both Varia and Gravity enabled, so yeah. Indeed, this is a randomizer. This Metroid Fusion Mars random in particular. Oh, I probably don't need to actually save, but like I've already lost a couple of minutes from just not saving earlier at the start of Sector 3. I might as well do it right here. No reason not to. You know, Sector 1's very basic. All you need is just, well, missiles here, really. And then Morph Ball for
the most part.
For like one more check, I guess. Yeah, this one should be very basic. I mentioned earlier that you can do Sector 1 with Screw Attack, apparently. You can destroy his atmosphere stabilizers with them.
You can also destroy them with power bombs.
Ooh, I didn't know that one. That was some nice movement. Ran through them.
That was pretty good.
It's a little more funny with wave beam.
Here's another.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, here's another one of the rooms that we added another item to, so I can see it paid off in this situation.
Indeed it did. We got bombs now. Let's go. Now we can do all sector 2, I think. Outside of the power bomb sections, at least. I'm gonna do this part just like Hondo real quickly. Go ahead and do this. Gotta make sure I do that, and now we're good. This gives us 2 items immediately. So we got this one for free right here. And I hold A, and I get this one as well. No matter what it was, just getting it because I don't know, it's cool. Now I go skip this down here because I have both Variant and Gravity. It's just it's a power bomb tank. I don't have power bombs yet, so I can't use that. But once I do, I'll have a couple more. Not too bad. If you say so myself. I can do this part a little bit vanilla. All right, cool. Oh, there's the last one. Jump skipping right at the end.
It's always why you shoot the extra missile.
All right, we got another check in this next room as soon as we destroy the other atmosphere stabilizer. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's a little weird to bomb through that.
Interesting having high jump there, isn't it?
Very interesting for sure.
You can always tell when the player has some muscle memory for an area because they're used to holding buttons.
We got some soup missiles here. Chad, would you like soup or missile? Big soup, thank you. I don't know why I'm jumping there. I have gravity suit. And I have speed booster here. We do this in cleanup for 100%. It's the exact thing right here. Love that spark.
Bonk your head right on the ceiling.
She'll be fine. All right, I can do another additional check in here with speed booster. I can't do anything. Unfortunately, I can't do the check over here. I can check what it is real fast because I have bombs.
Actually, I think you can.
Oh, I do. No. Oh, you're right.
You have everything you need.
I actually, in fact, do need to do that.
I think you really want to do that.
I should do that. That's a great idea. All right, cool. I'm gonna do that right now, actually, before anything else. That's a great idea. I forgot I don't have screw attack for this.
No, charge attack should work though.
That should work, you're right. You know, be careful here, do that. Perfect. Having level 4 doors right now is so good. That's awesome, honestly. We have all 4 doors already. It does open up a lot.
It does open up a lot.
Indeed. And we'll go ahead and do the other check after this because, I mean, obviously we have to. There's one more item we can get in this area as soon as we defeat Charge Beam Corax here. And now we have super missiles, so this shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna go for it, but I'm not gonna get this. Yeah, I can't do standing doubles for life of me, and doing that super missile is not something you normally have to do.
Yeah, that was a very interesting sweet spot. I didn't actually expect it to hit.
Agreed. Yeah, I thought it was a little bit off. Apparently not. Question, chat. What do you need for Gomo for his randomizer? You need 5 Metroids, which are added into the randomizer here. As soon as I get those, we are in go mode because I have missiles and charge beam. That's what I need to defeat SAX and also Mega Metroid.
Mm-hmm. The infant Metroids can be placed either on bosses or anywhere in the station. But there is a slight weight towards bosses, but it's not so great that they will always guarantee that a boss will have one.
Yeah, I had seen the other day that had... Oops, I forgot to charge for this. There we go. I see the other day that had all my Metroids on bosses, funnily enough. Including one Ridley as well. Which, I
think there was one that was out in the field.
Maybe, yeah, that wouldn't shock me.
If I remember that seed. Unless it was a different seed.
I think you're thinking of the same one, actually. It probably went out the field. That wouldn't shock me either. It was mostly on bosses, though. Oh my gosh. Hello, diffusion missiles.
Diffusion missiles.
That's gonna be really hard to show off double missiles on any of these bosses. That's just how it goes, I guess. So,
If you really wanted to, we added the option to toggle on and off your items in the status menu.
that is true. But I don't think I'm gonna do that in this case. I will save here and warp out, though, because I haven't shown off the warp yet. So in this randomizer, you can actually just warp out pressing L like that. Replaces the sleep mode, I guess. And I got pretty much everything I can get right now in Sector 1 with my current build. I don't have screw attack, so I can't get down the lower Sector 1. So, yeah. I think I'm going to go clear out Sector 2 and then Sector 4 afterwards. Power bombs would help me clear out Sector 2 a little bit more, but that's okay. Actually, screw attack would on top of that. Screw attack would help me a lot, actually, here, now that I think about it. But that's okay. If I don't get it, we don't get it. It's no big deal.
Yeah, I feel like screw attack is one of those items that can be either a blessing or a curse. Because if you get it really early, it opens up a lot of checks.
I'll do this real fast.
And it just makes it difficult to figure out where to go sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's not always the case.
I might as well do this one real quickly here. All I need is bombs for it. And I'm just going to go over to the left side and we'll see what we get there. Oh, hello there. Okay, hello there. Love that. All right, we'll wrap around later, so we get the one on the right when we get out of here later. That's my current plan. This one's a little bit annoying with regular bombs, but that's how you do in vanilla. Having power bombs for this one's a little more fun. I'll take an E-Tank. I will always take an E-Tank, honestly, in rando. I found with like certain builds, it's much better to have more health on SAX than less. That's for sure. Especially if I don't get Plasma Beam before SAX. That'd be super nice if we get that before them.
Well, another thing that is really nice when you're fighting the SAX is ice missiles.
True.
Because if you don't have ice missiles, you can't do the quick kill strat.
I like E-Tanks. What can I say? E-Tanks are nice. All right, we also have high jump, which we use jump balls, so we can just get through here a little faster too. Normally through here, you use bombs to fling yourself upwards. But yeah, jump ball is just a little more convenient. One more check we're gonna do down here. And then we get into the pancake room. Oh, the blue Zoro is right there. Hey, when he does that. I can avoid that missiles for now. I think it'll be okay. I'll be okay with sending you for a while. I might get some more on the way too.
You have supers and diffusions. So you should have, I think, 35 damage missiles. So you're pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Right now.
I should be good there. This one is yeah. I mean, like if it's a missile right in front of me, I'm gonna get it. If it's not there, I'm just gonna like not worry about it. If it like do something to get it, then like nah. Like if there's a missile right there, I wouldn't have gotten it for sure. All right, I don't have screw attack, so I can't do the checks beyond Zazabi at least. But I still want to do Zazabi because I just like Zazabi. So there's 2 checks over here anyways if I do this, so why not? Maybe if we get lucky, we get screw attack and space jump here on the way, but I kind of doubt it.
That would be very convenient.
Well, we don't have space jump at least, or screw attack. I'm just gonna do it regardless because it's fun. Oops, I'm silly. I was deciding between charge beam and missile there, and I ended up just doing neither of them. All right, if you want to chat, guess the number between 3 and 12 in chat. We're looking for the number of extra jumps from Zazabi here. I'm going 6 personally.
I'm going 4.
Ooh, that's 2.
Let's say
3.
We'll do 8.
All right, so unfortunately that 4 guess is no longer possible. 6 is barely possible still. Zazabi is guaranteed between 0 and 3 jumps for the first phase. So we can do between 1 and 4 for second one right there. I don't know why I'm shooting charging actually, but it's fine. Actually, this room still, I forgot. So 2 and 5 for his last one. That's 8 right there. That's 8 in total. Well, there we go.
Hey, I got it right.
Yeah, right. Congratulations.
Do I win any prizes?
You win my personal satisfaction. Yay!
We got a couple people
Oh,
in
let's
chat
go.
also guess 8 who also win personal satisfaction.
There we go. That was weird. I was having to take a shoe there, but we're good. Cool. Loves personal satisfaction. Big fan. All right, that was worth it. That's 1 out of 5 that we need to actually beat this scene. I'm using the default settings for this, so you actually increase the count of Metroids if you wanted to, but I like it at 5. I think 5 is a good number for this. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, that took quite a bit of the initial sort of early in the development. We were trying to find good balance for what number of Metroids to get versus where they should be placed and how, and ultimately we decided on getting 5 of 5. But earlier on, it used to be 4 required, but 5 placed.
Yeah, five is perfect, I would say. Good call on that one for sure. Yeah, I've got.
Though you can modify it to be more or fewer. You can have anywhere between 0 and 20.
Yeah, now we have ice missiles. We have all 4 missile upgrades. Love that for me, honestly. I have one more check I can get over here. I don't have power bombs, so I can't, or space jumps. I can't go over to the part where Notori is. So we're just gonna not worry about that. Oops, I'm gonna. Oops. Ah, there's the jumps. There's the wall jumps I needed. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna get out of here. We're just gonna go. Is leave a clock for sector 2. We're gonna go sector 4 now because I can clear a lot of sector 4 out now. And like for fun, I don't need to do the check. I probably don't need to do a check for like Ceres, but I'm gonna do it anyways because fighting bosses is one of my favorite parts of the speedrun of this game. It's just so satisfying to do that no matter what. And I'm just gonna do it regardless. Plus I had charge beam for Ceres, and charge beam is like, you need charge beam for Ceres. It's just more fun that way. I can probably destroy Ceres with like 1 missile at this point.
I think I would still take 2. But
Probably, yeah.
I don't know why people like skipping Cirrus anyway, because they have one of the best songs.
True.
in the game.
Very, very true. Like Ceres, Nightmare, Yakuza, some of the best songs in the game easily. Which reminds me, I'm gonna do this real fast before I forget. I forgot to mark these 2 bosses. There we go. No one said in chat, but like, I don't know, if someone says in chat, I forgot to mark those 2 bosses, or was thinking about it, hey, there we go, I marked them 2 bosses now. We'll check up here first for the 2 items that are past Ceres, because I might as well. I could get them after Ceres anyways, but I might as well check it while I'm here. I usually do this anyways. This anything? It's just 2 power bombs. Okay, well there we go. In that case, if need be, I could just leave after here and be totally fine. I could just like use the save room for a Ceres and just warp if Ceres is nothing. Otherwise, I have to go to that room again.
Oh, I just had a very interesting thought, but I'll keep that to myself.
That's fair, that's fair. It's a bit of a longer check right here, but I think it's always worth it personally. After all, if it's something right here, you're gonna see on the way to Ceres. So might as well. Do this part with gravity suit is also a little funny because considering you can do this without gravity suits early on.
Yeah, gravity suit getting gravity suit early really helps with sector 4 movement. It's quite fun to just run around even though you're still getting electrocuted by the water.
I'm thinking I might be able to do. I think it's possible to lower sector 4 right now. Probably not, right? Without space jump.
I think there might be certain parts you could go to.
I don't know if I can escape.
But I don't
though.
know if you would be able to do all of lower sector 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I'll just leave it for
Unless
later.
space jump was down there.
Yeah, I think it's better just to leave it for later.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it again, you already have what you need to get out of there, I think.
Oh yeah, I do, because of diffusion missiles. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I could do that now then. I might try that for fun. Why not?
I think the one thing that you could not check down there is a power bomb check.
That should be fine then. I'm probably not checking that at least. Because I was thinking, we have some really good items right now. It's probably worth at least like attempt to go lower sector 4. Thank you, Idor. All right, time for Ceres. I love Ceres. This fight's so cool. I hate when it goes badly in Speedruns, but we're not worried about that right now. It's gonna go well right here. Bam! That charge shot does most of their health right immediately, especially with Ice Beam and Wave Beam. It's gonna do a little bit more. All right, where are you? Oh, there we go.
Gone.
I need to get right inside them with that hitbox because I was good on damage. Oh, a little off on that. No big deal. It's just a power bomb tank. All right. I think we'll just still get out this. Nah, if I only go lower sector 4, I have to go on this way actually, or probably a little faster on this way.
Probably a little bit faster.
Might as well. Normally you can't do that backtrack there. Actually, you can do that.
Well,
You can do that in
normally
vanilla,
you
but
can. It's just really annoying.
yeah, I think I've seen. I think JRP did when he ran 100% on my Hotfix show here. But it's not something that someone would normally do, at least. Unless you're JRP
Yeah,
or Scotty, I guess.
There are tricks for doing underwater single wall jumps. They are usually not done because they kind of hurt your hands.
I'm silly. Okay, I forgot to destroy another speed boost block there. I'll do a little bit of this too, because why not? I can't get the missile one on the side here, or I'm gonna try to, but I don't think I can get up there yet.
I think you can reach it.
Maybe if I freeze the right enemies here at the right times, which I don't think I did. Oh, I'm too good, but it was nothing, so it's fine. Whee! Oh yeah, I can't get the power bomb check up here. That's something I can't get for sure. This is also gonna be a little bit weirder without screw attack, or I'm used to a screw attack at least. Does this take power bombs? This is for me right here. It does. Okay, well there we go. And I think this takes power bombs to unlock, but I'm probably wrong about that one.
It technically doesn't, but I don't think it's logical unless you have higher trick difficulties enabled.
That's true. I'm trying to see if I can get anyways, because I think it'd be fun. I'll give one more shot.
Yeah,
never mind.
it's really difficult to kind of get up there to get the bomb to explode in just the right position. It is quite tricky, and I think I've tried it before and spent a few minutes just trying to get that one bomb.
Understandable. It seems like nearly frame perfect to do all that. And I'm not here.
It's not frame perfect, but it is still tricky.
Yeah. I'm gonna try Nightmare as well. Nightmare is probably not a good idea to do right now, but like, I have all the missiles right now. I have a lot of missiles. I have the full upgrades for them. I think there's a chance I could beat them for sure. I mean, I could do it, but like, I'm worried about health.
I think you have plenty.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit worried about health, but it should be okay. Oh, the lag! Ooh. I wasn't thinking when I did that.
It's always fun to make the game purposefully lag by using both diffusion missiles and power bombs at the same time during a boss fight.
Oh gosh, yeah. So this is Nightmare. Nightmare's a really cool boss. Their face melts when they are on low health. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
We're gonna manipulate their movement a little bit. Not
having space jump is annoying.
Yeah, this is a weird fight without space jump. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. There we go. I was forgot to even say because it came up faster than I thought I would, but flashlight weren't right here. Sorry about that. but that's over
I think
right
this
now.
is
So
That is something that we.
probably a good time to
Sorry, go
take
ahead.
our wellness break, given that we're almost halfway through your lesson as well. So once you're done with that,
sounds good. I'm gonna go to the save room up there, then we'll take it at that point. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, for those new to Hotfix, during some of our longer runs, we like to take wellness breaks just to, give runners, commentators, the hosts, such as myself, and even chat a chance to get up, stretch, grab some water, what have you.
Oh wait, I'm silly. I can just go up here anyways. Or can I get out of here? No, it's a different room. Okay, the
You
room
still need
afterwards.
the
Yeah, the room
speakers.
afterwards. That's what I can do. Sorry about that. Go ahead, Helix.
I mean, I was pretty much done with what I was saying. I interrupted you too as well, so.
Sorry about that then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I'll
no
go up here and
worries.
save real quickly, and then we'll go to Lower Sector 4 after this break. I think that's a good idea. And pause the timer.
All right. So really quick, before we take that break, I want to take a moment to thank everyone who is supporting Games Done Quick with your subscriptions, gift subs, and bits cheered. Your contributions are what help keep our shows running. So if you're enjoying the stream, if you enjoy the speedrun and speedrun adjacent content, please consider subscribing for exclusive emotes, ad-free viewing, and access to chat during our replays. But of course, you can always support the stream simply by sharing the Games Done Quick channel with your friends as well. We will be right back with the rest of this Metroid Fusion randomizer in just a few minutes. Hello, GDQ Hotfix viewers. Thank you for sticking around through the break. I'm Helix. You're watching a Parallel Universe, the show about community-created content such as custom levels, fan games, mods, and of course, even randomizers. Speaking of randomizers, Mr. Shasta is here in the midst of a very entertaining Metroid Fusion run. So how's that going?
It's going pretty well, I'd say. We're actually doing pretty well pace-wise. Missing 4 Metroids still, which we need to beat the randomizer, but I think our item situation's pretty good at the moment. So,
yeah, whenever you're ready, give us a countdown. We'll get back into it.
sounds good. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So I'm gonna go down to Lower Sector 4 now. That's my current plan. Now that I've defeated Nightmare and gotten a few checks up here and checked some other stuff too along the way, I think that's a perfect idea. Well, actually that was the original idea, but then I deviated because I just could. Either way, you know what I mean. Let's go do the thing. Check this.
It's very easy to get distracted in randomizer.
Yeah. Very easy to deviate in general if something else comes up that's really cool to do.
Right, or you just think of something, oh, I can do that. I'm going to go try that. While you were trying to do something else. And then that happens 3 times in a row and you forget where you were going in the first place.
We did pivot earlier after we discovered that. Also, I hate this room, by the way. It's my least favorite room in the entire game. But we did discover earlier when I got a level 2 key card randomly on the main deck that, I'm going back down to Sector 3 and seeing what I can do there. And that working out in the end, so yeah. Oh, and speaking of things working out,
Oh,
that's awesome. We can go to a few new places with this one. And going back to Sector 2, but I still need Space Jump to do the 2 checks I want to do there with Screw Attack as well. Just break that with that. That's no problem. This actually normally do a Space Jump, so it's also a little weird that I don't have that right now. I can also do the... So here's a fun check that you can soft lock on if you're not careful, but in this case, I have every single level of doors, so I can just go down here and be totally fine. But level 4 doors, of course, to get out of the area of level 4 doors, you need to have level 4 doors unlocked, obviously. That seems obvious, but I mean, in the randomizer, or in Vanilla, normally unlock it right here. In the randomizer, it could be anywhere.
the thing that I always find fun is when the players realize that they can go into level 4 security, but they still take the bomb route and not just go through the door.
We'll do it this way. Oh, need to charge him for it. Or I can do something else for it. Either way. I had weight beam so I can do that check, no problem. And this is a Metroid that I would like to have.
Infinite Metroid.
Very cool. I normally do this part with power bombs because it makes things easier, but I mean, hey, there's a Metroid there. I'm getting that right now. All right, should be able to get out of here. Yeah, just like that. I can normally have space jump here, so that gets us out of here, especially right at the end. But I have a few other things I can do to make sure I can get out of here anyways. And also now I have screw attack. I have another route that I can go to if I wanted to, but
Yeah.
I am probably not gonna do that. This power bomb's here. It is. Okay.
This is the power bomb check.
Yeah. Oh, I have screw attack. I can destroy his sea pirates, whatever I call them. Sea space pirates, fish pirates. I can destroy them no problem. Cool.
I will say one accessibility feature that we do have with the randomizer for those who don't remember all of the locations or just don't remember what certain blocks might be. There's an option in the preset that will automatically reveal every type of breakable tile in the game. So for those who are new to the randomizer or just trying to get back into it or just don't remember where everything is because they either never did 100% or have just simply forgotten, it becomes a little bit easier if you can enable that option.
Yeah, it's very nice. I personally, it's on my default if I recall correctly, but I personally don't like having it on just because I know where things are already. I've run this game for a while. I'm going to destroy them on accident first, but I'm going to use them to get up here, I think, and check the data room. Oh, there's one more up here. It's a little awkward with screw attack, to say the least. Oh.
It is, but this is one of the few scenarios where turning off one of your items can actually help.
It's true, but I'm complicated. Just unlock this for later. All right. Was that worth the effort? Let's see. It was just a tank. Not really worth it in the end, but I mean, it's nice to have. And other than that one powerbomb check I couldn't do, and the one up here in Sector 4, in the main area, that's pretty much it for Sector 4 for now. Now I have two choices. I can go to Sector 6 or Sector 2 right now. And that's a great question. Which one should I do? I don't have space jump, so I can't get out of one of the rooms I'd be able to check in Sector 6. I don't have it either, so I can't do a lot of them in Sector 2, but I might still go to Sector 6, honestly. Or actually I could do a lot more in Sector 3. Let's keep it simple. Honestly, let's keep it simple here. Let's go back to the main deck and go do Sector 3, because I can check a lot more stuff there now. No reason to overcomplicate things sometimes. I don't have space jump, let's not make things too complicated. That's what I say. Once I get that, and let's get power bombs, though, we unlock a lot more checks for sure.
Though it may be possible that you never need power bombs in the seed at all.
That's also true. If I get all the Metroids before I even get power bombs or space jump, then we are good.
I know that I've definitely had seeds that you just never get a lot of items, and I've definitely had to fight some of the harder bosses with like basically just charge beam, and that's not fun all the time.
Yeah,
but like some people enjoy playing with those types of restrictions, and in certain settings, like say if you're racing with somebody else, sometimes skipping an item can give you the edge in a race.
There's one powerbomb to the left I can't get currently. I'm thinking if I should probably go down here, do the checks first. I probably should. I can get out of here too, so that's fine. Because I have Varia and Gravity. I can't get this check down here though, but I'll just do the two checks with what we nickname him? The scientist guy over here?
I think a lot of people in the community call him Gary.
Gary, yeah, that's what it was.
Or something like that. I typically just refer to it as the scientist to keep it simple. But that's just me. People, I think, can call them whatever they would like.
Definitely. I'm on Team Gary, though, personally. I don't know. Naming an enemy like just some normal name like that is always funny to me. I'm very easily amused like that.
I was gonna say it sounds funny, so I'm on board.
It's like how the speedrun community nicknamed one of the items Bob.
That is the unskippable missile tank, or quote unquote unskippable missile tank in Sector 3. We'll see pretty soon. For now, though, we got good old Gary here, the white beam core X normally. I can't do any dual missiles on with diffusion missiles because it shoots too fast. I don't know why I'm trying. Why not? I don't know. All right, power and tank. This is also a check right here. Turning off the auxiliary power, or turning it on rather, I guess. After the meltdown section.
Well, you actually can't leave the room unless you do it. So, in order to make this kind of remote section of the space station a little bit more worthwhile, we also added a check there, just so that you're not coming here for 2 checks and then nothing.
Which honestly, great change to say the least. Otherwise, it's a very long check to do for just one boss.
Exactly. That's kind of our reasoning behind a lot of the less than vanilla changes. We figured, hey, if we give the player a little bit more something to do, it kind of helps make it a little bit more fun, a little bit more worthwhile to do some quote-unquote dangerous checks.
All right, I don't have space jumps, so I can't do this part easily, but I can do like this. And this is fine. That's why they're here. Oh, I gotta hit that though. I gotta jump correctly. Oh, but now they're dying. Okay, hold on. Let's reload the room. Is also we can see the thing.
Yeah,
just one more item up here that we just need to be able to see. And screw attack is funny to have sometimes.
I will say that is one of the interesting things about the ice beam, is that it will still kill an enemy, even if it's frozen, whereas the ice missiles, they will always freeze an enemy before killing it.
We saw one check on the left there, as soon as I speed boost up there. It was a powerbomb tank, so not worth it. We'll do this now, yeah. Might as well defeat Box over here. Hello, Box.
Hello, Box.
Box should die pretty quickly because I have fully powered missiles at this point. Oh, I'm a little too far to the right, so I'm doing this attack again, but that's okay. That's like 8 missiles-ish. Not too bad.
I think it was fewer than that.
Wouldn't shock me. I wasn't fully counting.
Yeah.
All right, what is this right here?
I'm sure some players noticed that the box security robot was not over by the door where you normally find it. We have moved it so that it's one for upcoming future plans. They are not yet released or necessarily ready, but also we felt that it was just a little bit easier.
Makes these a little funnier, if anything. I'm okay with that. Is this anything right here? That's power bombs. Yes, that's very important. That's Bob, by the way. Thank you, Bob. I picked up 9 power bomb tanks before I picked up regular power bombs. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Incredible. That was the one check I was going over here for, so honestly, I'm glad that worked out. Yeah, actually, you know what? I could do one more check down here real quickly. Now that I have power bombs, funny enough. Let's just do that.
Yeah,
that's easier going this way, actually. Let's see if I can do this funny little trick. Oops, I did it wrong, anyways. There we go. Okay, yeah.
No, you didn't.
I did it right now. So when power bombs go off, you actually can't grab any ledges. I don't know why it's the case, but that's just a quirk of the game.
I think that when they were developing this game, they did that because you're in a space station and a power bomb in the story is said to have shaken the space station.
That is true.
So I think that is lore that they have coded into the game, so that when the space station is shaking, you can't hold on to anything.
You know what? I believe it, honestly. That checks out to me. Here's the demo speed boost right here. Nothing there, though. You see that in the opening movie if you just leave it on the title screen for a while. And yeah, I'll do two checks over here. I was thinking maybe go to the other exit here, but probably need to do that, actually. I'll do this for safety. I can just do this right here. Screw tech into that. That's just a missile tank. And now we get this check over here and just unlock the power bombs, and it's the power bomb tank. All right, what should we do? I could go to sector 5 through here. So I can do a few more checks there, I think. Though any spaceship would be nice for one of them, but yeah, I think we'll just do that. Having power bombs is so nice, to say the least. I think it's a power bomb block, but I just know in this here when you do power bomb there.
It's just a regular bomb block.
Okay. That checks out for sure.
Also, that's one of the funny interactions of trying to shine spark in a 2 tall gap. Ooh, plasma.
Can I get this? I haven't done this in a little bit. I think I can, yeah. By doing it this way. Yeah. I would love plasma beam, thank you. And now all I really care about at this point is space jump. Space jump is super nice. I would love me some space jump. Oh my gosh, space jump, my best friend. Where are you, space jump? I love you. Nothing there. Do this while I'm here. Is this anything? E-tank. I can get it quickly. Again, more health is nice to have, especially for SAX right at the end. With my build currently, now that I have Plasma Beam, I'm feeling pretty confident about being SAX on like 10 E-tanks, but yeah. And we clear out the... I could go back to the right side and get a few more checks with power bombs. There's only one that's, I hope, has nothing in it near the recharge room. But we'll go to the left over here and get more things. We get more things now, we have more items. For instance, let's just get this while we're here. We got the day room earlier, so not worried about that. But there's 2 checks we can do here now that we have a way to freeze enemies. For instance, this Ripper here can freeze that and go across here and get this check right over here. Which is wave beam, or wide beam rather.
Wide beam.
All right, well that's we have one line left, I guess. That's all the beams. We just love spaceship now. Is all I care about, really. Maybe we'll get spaceship in this little area that is probably better to do with spaceship, but I'm doing it without. Vanilla, you have to do it like this. Oh, that destroys it.
Hey, look, a random Red X.
Let's go Red X. I need to use ice missiles, I guess. I think that's how I get this. Yeah, there we go. My beam destroys otherwise. I'll destroy that and becomes a Ripper in a second. Is it even worth it? It's nothing. Hold on, I gotta show this off.
It's nothing.
I gotta show this off. It's very funny. Nothing acquired. Let's go.
Nothing.
Let's go, nothing.
Yes. Do you want to explain why that's
one
thing?
of the... Yeah. So, you can remove items from the pool, and because we start with 1 E-tank in this preset, that removes an E-tank from the pool. So there's only 19 total that can get placed. So anything that is no longer in the pool, if there are no other items that can be placed, get filled in with nothing items.
If one of our wonderful viewers can like go in the VOD and like screenshot just that text and send it to me. Nothing acquired.
It's beautiful.
It's very good.
Funnily enough, we also have ice traps, but they currently are not in the pool in the randomizer itself. But they are in the game, they just aren't used.
All right, I think we'll just go out through the main deck entrance at this point. There's that one stray check in like near Nightmare that I hope has nothing in it. Hopefully nothing acquired there. But yeah, let's get the ones up here. See who we can get. Oh, actually, we'll get this one quickly too while we're here. You know, we'll get on the way out. All right, it's nothing, but like not in the literal sense. It's just like, you know, you take out need. All right, cool. Unlock that door, and then we're gonna go over here into a Shine Spark, and doing it through the door here will give us 2 items. And one's a Metroid. That's nice.
Ah, a Metroid.
2 more and we can beat the seed. And second Metroid.
Well, while I have you here, I want to talk about AGDQ, and you can revisit this if this isn't a good time, but you are running Kirby in the Forgotten Land, Star-Crossed World, literally at AGDQ in 2026, which is coming up sooner than you all think, by the way. Like, I'm traveling to that in, like, less than 2 weeks, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, we both have runs in that event, so I figured now's a good time to talk about it.
Yeah, I'm running Kirby Forgotten Land Star-Crossed World. That is the DLC of the game, essentially, that came with the Switch 2, if you get the upgrade pack for that. That's what that is. It's very cool. I'm doing a run that's essentially trying to emulate a new game run where you do all the levels in a row. I use a cloud save to do that, like, which is just a Switch 2 feature, or a Switch Online feature rather. That's the idea behind the run. So we're doing all 12 levels in that run, in that expansion pack there, and going through as fast as we can with essentially just everything we would have normally if it's just a new game, outside of like 1 power we have to upgrade normally in the 8% run. But yeah, it's very cool. It's gonna be a really cool run. There's some cool tricks to it. A couple of things you actually wouldn't normally even see in like vanilla Forgotten Lands. So it's pretty cool. Big fan. Yeah, I'm gonna go
if I had a nickel
go back
for
up.
every Hotfix showrunner who has a show on the same day who was running on the Switch 2 at AGDQ 2026, I would have 2 nickels.
True, actually, because he runs on Monday as well, if I recall.
Oh wait, our runs on the same day even?
I think it is Monday, right?
Oh, it is. Yeah, our runs are both on Monday as well.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, so there's so many similarities between our runs. That's actually hilarious. I'm running Mario Kart World on Monday, a few hours after Shasta's run. So
All question mark panels, hot category.
That run's gonna be so cool. We're here to talk about you, not about me, but hey, I mean, check them both out. But yeah, AGDQ will be live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, January 4th through 10th, and registration is still available. So if you want to experience the event in person, you can still do so. Visit gdq.gg for more info, and to find the schedule, you can go to gamesdonquick.com/schedule. And there's another Infant Metroid. Let's go.
Love it. One more, and we are good to go. We have a few more bosses to check here. I made sure I marked the ones we already did because I didn't do that earlier, but yeah. There's the eye door on the way out, by the way. I love that. That's not the side you actually enter this fight from normally. If you ever play Metroid Fusion, that's just not what you do normally. Oh, just that. Okay. No big deal. And I'm just going to back out the way I came from.
I was going to say, funnily enough, because you can go through some of the eye doors backwards, we actually had to change it so that you don't take damage when you come through the door.
Oh, that's funny.
Because normally you would, but because we can change how far away from the door you spawn when you load into the room, we're able to ever so slightly make it so that it looks like you're in the same place, but you're just far enough away so that you don't get hit by the door.
Yeah, now that I've done Charge Beam 4X, I'm just gonna go out here to the like second part of Sector 6. That's my current plan. We'll see if Space Jump's there, and more importantly, we'll see if a Metroid's there. Because if a Metroid's there, the seed's done. We just go and beat it. Let me do a check on the 3 checks over here too while I'm here. Blow us up for later, but for now I'm just gonna do this. I did this the complicated way, and it blipped in my face. All right, cool.
You don't have space jump to do the space.
You are so right about that. I don't have space jump. That's so correct.
That would have looked cool But you don't have the correct items to look cool.
No. Now chat thinks I'm lame. No. All right, right there. No matter what this is right here, I do need a speed boost on the way out of here, so I gotta set that up ahead of time. All right, and now we'll get the 2 checks over here. I can't do with a space boost. I have to use with a speed boost, which I haven't done in forever because space boosting here is really cool. So I think I can just do it like this. Yeah, nothing stopped me. I can just do this. There we go. And that's just a missile. And this over here is something else, but I think I can't go down this way. I think these blocks are nothing.
You can go down. You can go down the left side.
Yeah, you're right. There we go. Just missiles. Okay, that's fine. And we get out of here by just doing this. Thankfully, I was concerned about that earlier, but no, we're good there. Thankfully, yeah, I think I can do every check here. Actually, I don't need space jump for it, including this guy right here. We call them Xbox, the malfunctioning version of the other of the security robot from earlier in Sector 3. We're in a much thinner passageway, so when they jump, they can easily hit us. That's the main thing about this fight. Otherwise, we can kind of just like keep them in the same location by just doing what I'm doing here. Moving a bit to the right and back to the left so I can shoot them a few missiles. If I do it correctly, I shoot them about 3. And there we go. They give this normally in vanilla the wave beam, because this is the wave beam Core X. This point in vanilla, also it's towards the end of the game. We have diffusion missiles as well, so it takes 4 of these to defeat this one. Take that last one, but it's totally fine.
I still think it's wild that on a technicality, you can get doubles on that ice core, or sorry, on the wave core. It is such a tight window that I don't know if anyone has done it humanly.
They have,
and if they have, it's probably been like you can count on one hand how many people have done it.
Mm-hmm. I want to say a few people. I forget exactly who. I've been like, I think it's first saw Polesmore a long time ago do that. Shout out to Polesmore, old school runner of this game. I think I've seen them do it before. I want to say maybe Scotty's done it. I think JRP might have done it once or twice, but I don't think he goes for normally runs. I could be wrong about all of this, by the way, but I know it's been done in RTA at least.
Yeah, it's usually not worth it to go for it. Unless you're really trying to save like that extra 2 seconds. But in randomizer, that doesn't usually matter unless you're in a racing scenario.
Now here's a cool thing right here, by the way. Here's where the last Metroid is shown if you have all 4 of them before then. So Sector 4, did I do that one? 5 training.
I think we did. We got Sector 5. Okay, you have both of those.
Okay, yeah. So in this case, I should know where it is. Where could it be then? I guess we'll find out. Maybe it's over here.
Well, if those are the Metroids that could be placed in the station, I think I know where that leaves them.
I mean, it means it's on bosses, yeah. So it could be on Ridley in that case. It wouldn't be down here, but I mean, I'm just gonna do it anyways because I don't know, I'm like this.
Well, if it is on Ridley, you're gonna need to find Space Jump.
That's oh, you're so right. Okay, well, let me do this. Let me do this real quickly. Hopefully it's not on Ridley. We'll do Ridley as the last check in terms of bosses, but yeah, it seems like it's probably not a boss in that case. Also, you can destroy those golden powers with screw attack. Normally you wouldn't do that, of course, because Ridley gives you screw attack, but yeah. I totally forgot I wouldn't have, I think it despawns. Hold on, there.
Yeah, it's possible to despawn them.
Do that. I can get out of here space jump? Or without space jump? No, I can't. No.
I don't think on your current logic settings you can.
Yeah.
It is technically possible to do, but I think your current logic settings do not allow or do not consider that a possibility.
I could find out how to do it, I think, but I'm just going to take these away out and just warp out of here. I didn't check the one up there. Yeah, we'll warp out and go back to sector 1 real quickly and do one check. That's what we'll do.
Yeah. The alternative method of leaving that the other way would just be to freeze the space pirates because they're not the more powerful versions. But it does make it a lot more annoying because you have to time it properly.
Understandably so.
And also not kill them on the way up.
Yeah, I think I can just get this one real fast because I have screw attack for this. Now unlock that. I need to wall jump here. I need to wall jump here. Did I use power bombs too? Hold on. I don't think I do.
It's just space jump. Or sorry, screw attack.
It's not letting me hit it though. What?
I don't think you're in the screw attack animation for long enough. You might have to do it like 1 frame lower, or sorry, one
there we go.
Subpixel lower or something. There it goes.
Yeah, no, it was nothing in the end.
I was gonna say, or you could just go through sector 2.
Yeah, but it takes a little longer. That's why I'm just going back into sector 2 anyways. Now that I have power bombs, I can do a couple checks here. I can't get 2 up there still because I still have space jump, but I can at least get the one on the right there. And I can check the one on the middle left at least. And at that point, do I do Notori? I mean, at this point, it looks like it's going to be on a boss, so I think we just do Notori at that point.
I was going to say, with wide plasma beam, Notori should be a piece of cake.
Yeah, absolutely. With all the beams and all the missiles, this should be totally fine. And it's very, very possible our last Metroid's on a boss, so yeah, we'll do it. And a question from the chat is if bomb jump the thing in Fusion is not, because bombs take a little longer to explode in Fusion. I'll show off right here. Like, it takes about like 2 seconds-ish for it to go off. So infinite bombers are not possible because of that. But yeah, we'll do the tutorial real fast, and we'll check the IM below them as well right afterwards. The Tori, if you don't remember, is the like plant boss in this game. All the vegetation that grows around here is because of the Tori, so we got to do that to get rid of all the plants, and therefore get the power station back up and everything. But yeah, I have so many missiles. I have fully powered missile. This fight is a piece of cake. If you stay on the right side though, that flower on the left that is now gone because we're in the second phase, I will not shoot at you. So there's a little tip for casual play, I guess. Stay on the right side of this platform, not on the left side. Also pretty sure I can't do double missiles because I have the fusion missiles here, so not gonna worry about it. We'll just do this.
It's really tricky.
Yeah. If it's possible, it's just very, very tight.
Though usually not necessary because it's pretty easy to just get the hits in.
Mm-hmm. All right, so far nothing. Probably gonna be the case in the end, but we'll see. Might get surprised too, for all we know, right here. This could be last Metroid, for all we know. It's just a power bomb though, it's French vanilla. Yeah, I can't really do much else here. Yeah, let's just go up here and warp out, I think, and think of our next action. I could go to the main deck again. That has a few things, and I think I can get you.
Yeah, there's a couple more checks there.
Yeah, I can get to Yakuza as well, but I can't get out of Yakuza, I'm pretty sure.
It would be wild if Yakuza was a vanilla space jump.
God, that would be very wild.
I've seen it once before, like a really long time ago, but man, it's just so... It's so unlikely to have a vanilla space jump there.
Yeah.
Just because it's a dangerous action in order to go there without it.
And one of the seeds I did for this in practice, there was gravity suits. Okay, that's not okay. There was gravity suits right in the Sector 5 area where you have to go a bit underwater and shoot a missile block. Right in that one was gravity suits, which is very mean.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's not a place you want a gravity suit in, to say at least, because you're falling into the water slowly. We'll see if this one's anything. If it's not, that's totally fair. Oh, hey!
Hey, well, now we know.
And now we can get out of Yakuza's area. And we can check Yakuza as well. That's pretty cool. You know, I just realized I never actually marked box, so I'll mark that in a second. But Yakuza's our second last boss that we have yet to defeat. And then after that's Ridley, and if it's Ridley, then that should be the last Metroid.
It would be very fitting for Ridley to have an infant Metroid.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll mark that in a second. Probably once again. Actually, I'll just do it right now while I'm thinking about it. There we go. And this is also added here in the randomizer, just that little bar right there. So you don't have to worry about the vines or anything.
Platform. Yeah, that little platform is so that you have a way out after you defeat Notori.
Mm-hmm. But now we have everything. I don't have to worry about that at all, thankfully. Powerbomb. Like, you might as well just check everything, even though at this point we're pretty sure it's not a boss.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do it. Yakuza's probably my favorite boss, like in the speedrun, mostly because the second phase is just so fun for me. But yeah, so Yakuza's pretty cool.
It's just a fun boss in general.
Yeah. Casually, it's definitely a boss that walls a lot of people. That's for sure. At the start of the fights, they spawn at the very top of the room, so we'll throw a screen just so we can like do some damage to them at the start. And right here, they do between 4 rounds, as we call it. In this case, we got 2 rounds. That's pretty good. Now, phase 2, it's random where they go and how far they go there. So I just need to react in time and shoot them. That's all it is. And with our fully equipped missiles,
really fast.
We're good. Yeah, that was really good.
That was a really fast phase 2. You got him down to red almost immediately.
Oh, almost got a double there. I was like 1 frame off. That's okay. No fusion doubles for me. And this is our Metroid? It's our Metroid. There we go.
Yeah.
That's go mode right there. We can just leave. I should mark Yakuza. There we go. There's no Ridley in the end. Sorry, Ridley fans. You don't get your ears blown out today. I don't know why I did that, because that's a check as well in the rando. Old habits die hard, I guess. I was trying to be cool for a second.
Bonk.
We did make that other platform that we added into the room made out of speed blocks, though, so you can still shine spark all the way up.
Oh, sweet. Perfect. That'd been cool to know. After I did that,
your head and fall all the way back down. Well, we didn't change that other platform.
I'm pretty sure it'll be good, but just in case, safety save, marathon, etc., might as well save right there.
Technically, you can also save at operations deck now because the doors don't lock until you get up to the top platform.
Oh, true, yeah.
But it's not something that most people really need to worry about.
All right, here we go. Good old SAX. It's us, but like different. Strategy for SAX is we're going to do this, then stun lock them, and unfortunately I messed it up already. I've not had like everything on this boss in a while, so we're just going to do like this, I guess. I did that wrong. Let's just do that again. Set up again. Oops. You're not dead yet? Get out of here. What are you doing? There we go. Okay, it took a little bit. I'm down a lot of health, unfortunately, but it's fine as long as I can survive these next couple of phases. But this being like, we have all the beams here, that's just very easy. A little bit of a sloppy fight in the end, but that's a-okay if I can get a diffusion double, which I did not. Let's play it safely now. No reason to die right here, after all. That's the wrong direction. There we go. If I screw attack, I can avoid damage on Ice Beam Core X, thankfully. I'm just gonna not worry about sweet spying and worry about not dying instead. I still got a sweet spot anyways. Okay, cool. Alrighty. And now all I gotta do is escape. Our health is not concerned because of how Mega Metroid works. We'll go over here and just speed boost our way out. Saves a slight amount of time, I think. Could be wrong about that, actually, especially that crap right there.
I don't remember if it's faster or not.
It's.
I think somebody's done the timing a long time ago.
If anything, it's definitely negligible.
I think they're about similar.
Yeah. Zigzag? Oh, well, never mind. You can zigzag through this platform. It looks really cool. Usually I get that, funnily enough, but not this time. That's okay. All right, I have one more trick here. We have a low height shine spark. Hopefully I can get this. It's frame perfect, and there's no visual cue. Just have to know. I got it. Let's go.
Oh,
yo.
Nice.
Whoa, nice.
Nice.
This is right to the back
say,
wall.
If you didn't get it, you could go for Pogo.
That's true, but I've never done Pogo before.
You know, maybe not with only 2 E-tanks.
Yeah.
I will say there are some people that have devised alternative methods of getting that low height using a morph strat instead of just screw attacking all the way down. It's kind of interesting, but it's not something that I was ever able to figure out.
I do it in Sector 4 in the speed run there. Oh, I messed up the strategy here. We'll recover. I'm shocked I didn't get that. I thought my match was pretty good there.
Small flashing lights warning before the end of the before the end.
There we go. I need to drink water, but time is very soon as soon as we stand forward on the ship. And time. GG, honestly. I'm glad that went as well as it did. What's my final time? That'd be like an hour 30 or so, right?
Definitely sub 130. I'm waiting for the stream that I'm watching to finish. It looks like sub 129. 128, or yeah, 128.48.
Pretty good. Let's go. We take those.
Yeah.
That was a good scene.
Very good.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Like, here's everyone made the randomizer as well, too. You'll see Clue's name in there, and I think a few people were in chat earlier also has his name in here, too. So, yeah, shout outs to them. Yeah, Jeff Gaines Games in chat earlier, too, so there we go. Shout out to Randomania. That's where this stuff was hosted in the first place. So not only has Metroid Fusion, but has other Metroid games too on top of that. So if you're interested in trying this randomizer, download Randomania and try it out.
Yeah. Thank you for being on, showing us off.
Do you want to see the credits?
Also,
because we are filing in time there. I think it'd be fun if we can guess that real quickly. If not, it's chill.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
as
117.
I'm going 111. It all depends on how much I warped more than anything else, because I'll erase them in time.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, thanks for not only being on to show this off, but also for setting up my show by having some Metroid on yours.
Absolutely, this is a lot of fun.
Been a good day. Yeah, absolutely.
It got me to play this random more, and I've been meaning to do that for a while. So hey, there we go.
And by the way, chat, this is not the end of the Metroid content today. After this, Linkameister will be on showing off a mod of the original Metroid on NES, and then a mod of Metroid Zero Mission after that. So still 2 more runs to come tonight.
Absolutely, stick around for all that. Lots of Metroid here. Glad we got the show together in the end. It's great. And of course, after all the randomizer credits and we're just showing where all the items are, we got the credits people actually made in Metroid Fusion. Naturally, of course.
All these people put in a lot of hard work I see no reason to exclude them from the credits.
Absolutely. Actually, wait. I just realized. Yeah, I got like a 128 or so RTA. It's probably closer to like a 105.
Well,
I had
maybe
to
my
guess.
guess was way off.
I'm gonna go, I'll revise my guess last second here. I'm going 103 IGT. And randomly for 9%, I'm going 52. Why not? 52, sure. Let's see it. Come on. 110. Okay, I was
That was
off.
a 110.
We basically split the middle on that one.
Yeah, pretty much.
59%. Okay, there we go. That's what it was.
Do
Cool.
most of the things.
Do most of the things. And of course, if you want, I'm planning on doing some occasional randomizer content on my own channel here. If you want to follow me, twitch.tv/MR_Shasta. Mostly doing a thing called DS Destruction these days. I'm trying to beat every Nintendo DS game ever made. We're going to start that again on next week. So if you're interested in some cool DS games, follow me. But also, I kind of want to do these occasionally on stream too, both Metroid Fusion and Mario and Luigi Super Saga randomizer. So yeah, if you want to see some more of this stuff, be sure to follow me on Twitch. That being said, though, I don't want to keep you all here very longer. So let's get on to Lincoln some more Metroid stuff.
Yeah, well, first of all, vouch for Shasta, but yes, we're going to take a quick break and set up for the NES Metroid mod Junkoid, I believe, with Lincoln coming up in just a few minutes, so don't go away. There's more modded Metroid content coming your way very soon. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Parallel Universe on GDQ Hotfix. I'm Helix. This is the show about community-created content. We're talking things like custom levels, mods, fan games, and speaking of which, we have a mod of NES Metroid called Junkoid, and Lincolnmeister is here to show that off. How are you doing, Lincolnmeister?
I'm doing good. It's pretty early, though, for me, but I'm doing good.
Yeah, thank you for being awake for this. I know it's a weird time for you. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah, so tell us a bit about Junkoid.
This is made by P. Yashi. I think the characters you play as is Junko. I think it's based on an actual character. I'm not sure what the real name of the whole where it's from, but yeah, you play as someone who is in a bad dream, and you need to destroy Asmodeus, the serpent, to basically, I think, get out of the dream. I'm not 100% sure about the whole story. There is a story, but that's basically the gist of it.
Well, a classic speedrunner not entirely knowing the story. Happens. But yeah, whenever you're ready, you can give us a countdown and we'll get going.
Yeah. So I'm going to give a countdown from 3 and then we'll start to run. So we're going to go 3, 2, 1, go.
Right,
So yeah,
best of luck.
Thanks. So you started here at the bed. Here's Junko. So we're gonna run around, collect everything in the game. What else can I really say right now? Custom music. It's basically just new. And yeah, the character is different. The bosses look different. Even the final boss looks different. So yeah, we're gonna. So here's Shaw. That's the final area. We will be there later in the game. And we're gonna collect our first item. So you don't get missiles, you get baseballs. I don't know why, but you get baseballs. Or missiles. Oh, come on. Get the full jump. But yeah. If you really want to know the story, you need to look at the page where you can download this. There is also a Super Metroid Junkoid, which is really good. What else can I say? You just have your Nestroid physics. So it's just
Yeah, I've had some Super Metroid mods on the channel before, but I have not had Nestroid. This is cool to see.
yep. There are a few like. There's not that many compared to Super Metroid for Nestroid, but there's some good ones. Oh, wait, my brain. My brain. I had a brain fart. I was like, where do I go again? This way. This is what you get when you speedrun so many ROM hacks. I mean mods.
Yeah, you're doing another one right after this too. So
Yeah. I had to think for a second there. This room where I need to go at a different spot. For anyone wondering, I speedrun like 33 Metroid mods, so it's a lot. So sometimes you're just like, huh, where do I go again?
I knew you were
We
a
have
good
to
person to ask to be on the show.
Yep. We have the beeping of the health. It's gonna go away soon. Okay, we will see some animals in this mod. He's a dog, wagging its tail.
Friend.
He's just happy to see us.
We established earlier that we do like animals on the show.
Oh. Well, Junko morphs into a rat. Instead of your typical morph ball, we transform into a rat. We've got some invisible platforms right here. You can see where they are with the flies on top of them. Come on, enemy, go away. Slippery physics can be annoying. We basically get, I think this is called the Rocks Feather. It's a high jump. And the morph ball name for the rat is the rat's cloak. Yeah, Super Junkoids, there's actual like names for the items, so that's where I get them from. Enemies, please get them away.
With someone in chat wondering if you would recommend Junkoid to people who might not be a huge fan of NES Metroid.
I still recommend it. Like, I'm not a huge fan of like Nestroid either, but this one is actually pretty fun to do.
Well, there you have it.
Like, if you really want like something different that looks basically different, I really recommend this one. Maybe good to play some Nestroid first, like just get a little bit of feel to how the game is before really jumping into it. Other than that, I don't, at least for me, I don't consider it a veteran hack. There are some parts at the bosses later where there's a bunch of lag, but yeah, that's typical for Nestroid. Nothing really in this mod is too difficult, at least for me. Then I'm gonna collect.
I appreciate that, honestly. So many mods in fan games and such are very focused on being ultra difficult, especially toward the end, because, you know, they're geared toward people who are experienced with the original game. But I think it's very important to have some mods that don't do that so that, you know, more people can actually play them.
Yep. That's good. And then it's good for when you want to go into mods that are more difficult. Because then you already have the feel and you know how the physics are and how you need to play it, it would be easier than to go into like more difficult mods.
Yeah, exactly. It builds skill.
Yep. So we're gonna go in trench. This whole area is blue. Quite a little bit of green, but it's mostly blue. This is the first area you go to kill the bosses. The bosses actually do have names. I think one is called Jake and the other one I don't remember. But they do have names and they do look different. And when you turn on the baseballs, your dress turns white. And that enemy there just basically kills itself. It just goes right into the wall. There's no chance to even hit me. No, you don't, enemy. But the thing with 100% speedruns is always the just that little thought of like, do I have everything? Well, like unfortunately in this one you cannot really check. You can technically check for like the E-tanks. You can for the baseballs you can check it, but then you need to get to full like full baseballs. Wait, there are saunas. Oh no, hot springs in this mod. There's hot spring with a character in it. Each hot spring, there's a character. Basically, if you are into the hot spring, you get healed. And now we get various. So we just got a different colored dress. We get pink. Okay, luckily there's no enemy in this room. Sometimes there's an enemy in this room. Sometimes there isn't. Need to watch out because there's a pit down there where I can fall in. Oh, here we get a tanuki. If I'm right, it's a tanuki. Just chilling. And wagging its tail. This area is pretty straightforward. Here's one enemy that's right into the blue tiles, just hiding. There we go. Getting to the boss, which is going to be a lag fest. It's already lagging when you get into the room. Lag, please.
I love that it's just a penguin. This is so entertaining.
Okay, there we go. It's so laggy, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's an asteroid. There's not much you can do about it. This one is just not that bad. The other boss is going to be a bit more annoying.
I love the transforming into a rat too. Mod has some charm to it.
It does. It does. This is the last item of this particular area. This one, the area is called Trench. Don't know if I mentioned it earlier. It shows above the elevator too, what the area name is. Right, the little pedestals where the items are on top of are frogs, or at least frog faces. And we are at this area now.
All right, on to the next.
Yep. The next one is going to be hard. It's gonna make more sense why it's called hard when you get into the area. Yeah, you can see that it's a frog face. This area is going to be red. Tiles are pulsating, basically.
Whoa. Oh, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah, this hack is really unique in how it looks. That's what I like about it. That's why I decided to speedrun this.
Yeah, that's always a boon. If you can look unique, then people are definitely gonna remember your mod.
Yep.
I'm always fascinated too by just what people can do in certain game engines. I mean, people who know me will know that I spend a lot of time in the Monkey Ball community. I've played a lot of the Monkey Ball mods and custom levels. And there are some Monkey Ball mods that also look absolutely incredible and do things you wouldn't think were possible within the game. One of my favorite parts of looking at mods and custom levels and fan games and things of that nature.
Yeah, that's why I do like speedrun just mods of Metroid. Only for like Super Metroid, I did speedrun the vanilla game, but not that much. I'm just more into the mods. It's way more fun.
So just more stuff to do. I almost said you can only play the same game so many times, but well, yeah, I mean, that's not really true. Given how many resets people have on some games, but I think my point stands. Sometimes you just want a new experience.
Yeah. This area is kind of annoying with the whole platforming and the lags just eating my inputs. Again, typical Nestroid stuff.
Yeah, I have a little bit of experience with Nestroid, and by that I mean I got it off the Wii Virtual Console when I was probably like 10. And so, I played it for 5 minutes once every like 2 years, but I do understand what you're talking about. Like, I played it enough to vaguely remember how it controls. Shout out Wii Virtual Console, though. There's so many people playing classics that they wouldn't have otherwise gotten to experience because of that.
Yep. That's actually how I'm playing this right now.
Which I love. I think that's super cool.
It is. Oh, we have an invisible platform again. The enemy shows where it is, and nice, I bonked the ceiling. I just... this one is annoying. Okay, good. There we go. Yeah, there's going to be more spots later on in the game with even more like invisible platforms where it's really annoying to see where it is. Oh, please. Enemies. Oh. Okay, this jump, you cannot make it, so you have to go into the blood. The liquid is blood. Luckily, there's going to be a heart at the bottom for a refill for health. Right over here. Oh yeah, we got another like animal. It's a jellyfish. I assume it's a jellyfish.
Looks like one.
Being weird. Oh, please input. Oh. The enemies are relentless.
Yeah, I feel like the difficulty spiked quite a bit when you entered this area, but that combined with, you know, the general laggy nature of the controls doesn't help things.
Yep. And the slippery physics. Basically like sliding.
Another question from chat whenever you have a moment. What other mods would you recommend for Nestroid or Super Metroid?
For Nestroid, I do recommend Rogue Dawn. It's like a prequel to is it Nestroid or Super Metroid? It is a prequel. For Super Metroid, there are several. I recommend X Fusion. I recommend Ascent. Which one's more? Arrival, Hyper Metroid, Project Base. Which more? Those are definitely the ones I recommend, but definitely start with a vanilla difficulty mod for Super Metroid. Just get used to the physics. Just make sure you get used to how everything feels and works, and before you go into a veteran mod. There are people that start like a veteran mod instantly and then complain that it's hard. So definitely start out with a vanilla difficulty. Just play a few, get used to it. At some point you're like, oh, I know how it works, and then you can go to a more difficult mod. Those are the ones I recommend. There is a site where you can find all the mods. MetroidConstruction.com. There's a rating system too. It has Fusion, Zero Mission, Nestroid, Super Metroid, Metroid 2. It's all there on the site. And yeah, new mods are being made every time. There's like sometimes there's another new one. You're like, oh, nice, another one. I really recommend going to there to check them out. Oh yeah, we're now in a new area. Health and ammo is question mark. There's no way to tell how much you have. And everything is purple. Oh, come on, jump. If there's any more questions, feel free to ask them.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm happy to relay questions.
So we're finally gonna get bombs soon. And this one, it's called Red Burst. Alright, there's little like humanoids in the glass. That's basically the dream. I think it's a dream of Asmodeus betraying Junko. There's something like that. I think on the mod page it explains it more, or there's a readme where it explains. I'm not sure. But yeah, we got Red Burst. It explodes instantly. Oh, we got Wave Beam earlier. The Wave Bangle. Yeah, the Asmodeus is like obsessed with Junko. Okay, here's another animal. It's a female penguin with a bow on her hair. Oh, in her hair, on her head. She is actually friendly. The other ones are not friendly. Oh yeah, and earlier we got Screw Attack. The name of that item is Death's Scythe, if I'm correct. Oh, come on. Oh, now the enemy is gone here. That's good. Don't have to worry about it.
There's something so funny about just seeing the rat running along.
It's pretty cool that the mod actually changes how the morph ball is.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I love when, seemingly simple concepts are remixed in some way.
Yep. Oh yeah, another mod that I recommend. I talked about it earlier. It's Super Junkoid. That one is definitely recommended. It's basically also with Junko. It's even more animated and stuff. It's really good. It looks really good. It's basically, you could compare it to a total conversion. It doesn't look like Metroid at all. Like, not even a little bit. Really good. Like everything, the bosses look different, enemies look different, the tile set is completely different. It's that one is like really definitely like top of the list that I recommend. Yep, we're coming up to the boss. It's gonna be a lag fest too. It's ridiculous.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I can see what you mean.
And also these projectiles also block my shots, so... And I cannot see my health. And when the lag is gone, you can just shoot really fast. Oh, no. Okay. He's dead. There we go. That went not that bad at all.
Yeah, nicely done. That looked really awkward.
It's just a projectiles. He shoots so many projectiles, and they all block his shots. Luckily, you can just screw attack through him. It doesn't do like so much damage how it is in Super Metroid, but it does damage. Still have a feeling that I'm missing an item, but it's always what Hondo runs. It's just nagging in the back of my head. And we out of here. We don't have to do anything in this area anymore. We can just go straight up. So technically in this mod, you don't have to kill those two bosses. It's actually not necessary. The only thing you get from killing those two bosses is unlocking Ice Beam. And you don't need that for the final area. You can just complete it without. Makes it easier, but it's not necessary.
Hence why this is 100%.
Yeah, and this one, it's actually necessary that we get it. And there we go. We're gonna go to Sheol. Like, I have no idea if I'm actually pronouncing it correctly. Sheol. I think it's Sheol. We're gonna get a crazy enemy. Oop. Sometimes one of those enemies can just go like, it's basically in the air and just spinning around. And here's the bridge. Gonna use a red burst just to get up there. Just a little time save. Oh, and then this mod, Ice Beam and Wave Beam basically stack. So you have both of them equipped. E-tank wise, I do have everything so far. There's one more in the final area. And all the major items, I got those. So the only thing that I do not know is if I got all baseballs. But if you have all the baseballs, you have 150, if I'm correct. In this area, there is a recharge for the baseballs, which I'm not going to use. Just right there. I would say I'm confident in myself that I got everything. But we don't have Metroids, we have hands. Oh, come on. We're going to see one last animal. Oh, yeah, this is the room where you can barely see where the platform is. You can see it on the ceiling, but it also there's a little animation on top of the invisible platforms, just like raindrops falling onto them. Here it is. There's a cat just chilling in this weird area. I'm surprised I didn't fall here. Yep, I didn't fall at all. Oh, please, hand, go away.
There's another question in chat a bit ago. They say they've never seen two identical opinions on this. Metroid 2, Game Boy Original, Samus Returns, or AM2R?
I have to say AM2R, but I never played Metroid 2. But I did play AM2R. I just like that one more.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
Oh yeah, I just took a little shortcut. I basically go straight to where the boss is. A really big shortcut. I got 47 baseballs. I'm gonna recharge. I don't have to worry about running out of baseballs. There's a recharge in the same room. Right there. Because this room is not as bad as original Metroid. Okay, that should be enough. I do have to worry about Rinkas, and I have to worry about the boss shooting projectiles at me. This is already not going that well. I've seen worse. There's another ROM that I do speedrun. Luckily in that, and then in that category that I do for that mod. You don't have to worry about the final boss. Okay. He's dead. That was Asmodeus. Now we have an escape. We have enough time. The time is coming up very soon.
And remember, this is not the end of our content today. There's one more run after this.
And time. Thanks.
Yeah, it's a nice showcase of a really charming Nestroid mod.
Yeah, it definitely is. It is really charming. There's also different, just like in original, depending on how fast you complete the game, you get a different like outfit. Yeah, I get the sailor outfit.
Cool. Well, as we wrap this one up, I mean, you'll be back with the very next run, but any shout out? Or we take a quick break and set up for it?
Well, shout out to P. Yoshi for making this mod and also making Super Junkoid. Really, it looks really good. Just custom tiles and how it's just different. So shout out to P. Yoshi. Other than that, nothing else.
Cool, yeah, we're going to take a quick break and get set up for our next run. Linkomeister will be back, actually, running Metroid Scrolls 6 100%, which is a Metroid Zero Mission mod. So stay tuned for that. And really quick, actually, before we go get set up for that, if you haven't yet, while we're on our break, do me a favor and join our Discord if you haven't. !Discord can get you a link to the official Games Done Quick Discord. You know, stay in the loop on upcoming events, chat with staff, all of that fun stuff. But especially, give yourself that hotfix roll. If you're here, presumably you like hotfix, and that is a fantastic way to keep up with what's going on hotfix each week. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna get set up for Metroid Scrolls 6 Zero Mission mod. Linkomeister will be right back with that, as will I in just a few minutes. Welcome back one more time to Parallel Universe on GDQ Hotfix. I am Helix. This is the show about community-created content, mods, fan games, things of that nature. Linkemeister joins me again to play through all of Metroid Scrolls 6, a Metroid Zero Mission mod. So, Linkemeister, tell us a bit about this one.
I think this one was made for a contest, if I'm correct. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a really good one. Music is different. Tiles are different. There are 2 new bosses. Bosses, you've already seen it earlier. I'm not going to spoil which bosses they are. And the name Scroll 6 is how do I formulate this? It's a joke on Elder Scrolls. We got Scroll 6 before Elder Scrolls 6. It's a joke on that.
See.
But it's actually a really good one. I really enjoy doing runs of this one. Other than that, there's nothing really else to talk about.
Cool. I mean, yeah, we can just get right into it whenever you're ready.
Yeah. So, what we are going to do, we are going to alleviate boredom. That's what it says. We're going to do an expert. Expert is basically just normal. And normal is basically the difficulty that I always choose. But without further ado, I'm going to count down from 3 and then I'm going to start to run. So we're going to go 3, 2, 1, go. So at the end, when we defeat the final boss, we have alleviated our boredom. Yeah, there's text here. We find ourselves bored. And we're gonna kill a dragon.
Slay a dragon. Yeah, me too.
Yep. What we're gonna do, we're gonna slay a dragon to alleviate our boredom. Oh yeah, the music in this is made by JRP. He's the one who made the soundtrack. Oh my god, there's so many of these gamers in this room. I already got like bad RNG on them. Okay, there's none in the way there. Good. Once. So, yeah, there's gonna be a thumping here. It's the how I think it starts with a D, the boss's name. I'm not sure what the actual name is. It's the one where you get charge beam. We do get charge beam in this one from that boss. Not for a while. We're gonna go through the game mostly without charge beam, and even then we're not gonna use it at all. It's useless. It's really useless. Oh, flavor text is different. Item names are different, except for bomb. It's just typical bomb. It even says it in the flavor text, typical bombs. I didn't know it said that, or at least I didn't remember it. But that was actually perfect. But yeah, as I said, charge beam is going to be absolutely useless. Enemy, please. Why? Gotta love when you get just bad RNG on enemy placement. Oh, now we get novice casting. It's basically missiles.
And by the way, chat, just like last time, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in chat. I am happy to relay them to Linkemeister.
So now we have a green area. We've got some trees, got some enemies that are annoying. But I'm not gonna lie, this whole hack, the whole 100%, I've routed it myself. Just with the previous one, I routed it like fully myself. It actually didn't take that long to do. I'm surprised that I was done like within a few hours. So now we get rooms where if you fall, you get teleported to the side. Depending on how far you are in the room, it will teleport you either left or right. So I'm gonna use that to my advantage. I'm gonna go as far right and then fall down so that I teleport to the right, just to save a bit of time.
That's a fun bit of tech.
Fall down right here. So I'm gonna dodge the map station. The only map station you will see. Okay, dodge it, nice. I'm just gonna do single bomb jumps. When I do double bomb jumps, like either I fail at it or not. I'm not consistent at it, unfortunately. I always fall down there. Always forget to jump. This room is a bit longer, so I need to be a bit more further to the left to actually make myself get teleported to the left. Now we get Boots of Haste. It's just speed booster. Already a difficult boss, it's already dead.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we sure are speedrunning.
So here's a new item. This replaces space jump on the equipment screen. It's an arcane rune. Need 3 to get wave beam. Need 6 to get to the final boss. Ah.
Looks like chat is wondering, how difficult would you say this mod is?
How difficult is this one? I don't think it's like really difficult. It's not difficult. I think vanilla difficult or a little bit higher than vanilla difficulty. Definitely, like, I would say go into a more vanilla difficulty mod and then go into this one. It's not overly difficult, but you need to know some. You need to know some like movement and stuff. You just need to make sure that you actually survive. It's really difficult to explain how the difficulty is. I speedrun it, so it's really difficult for me to like guess how difficult it is.
Speedrunning something does kind of warp your perception of its difficulty, yeah.
Yep.
I can say that for sure.
Alright, so now we're in the volcano. There's 2 parts of this whole area. There's a volcano part and there's a ice cavern part. The ice cavern part, I will be there later on. First, we're gonna do the volcano part. So now we got advanced casting. And we get these these annoying enemies. Jeez. Speaking during a speedrun is difficult.
True.
We're gonna do a little bit of a heat run. We're gonna first collect this E-tank so I have full health. Okay, I actually got some nice enemy RNG there. Let's not fall down. Good. That one is on the bottom. Don't worry about it. Okay, good. I did not fall down. It's just poor missile. Of course. Now I get bad RNG in that one. Yeah, I'm just tanking all that damage. Oh, of course, I barely was. I was just a tiny bit too far left. Of course. So we're gonna get to a boss. I mean bosses. Oh, nice. I got super drops. Nice. I got super drops. Nice. That's really good. How do you say that? Arachnisis? Arachni? We got 2 of them, so... I do know a hack that has like 6 of them. Well, 6. That's 3 of them. Or 4. Has more than 2. So, now we got the next arcane rune. And that was a really easy boss. Oh, nice. Good RNG. Oh, nice. Okay, that's rarely happens that I get that good of RNG there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they can be in the way when you want to fall down, and this time they weren't. And now we're gonna go just back to that Shine Spark machine. Okay, good. Now I got it. And we're done with the volcano part.
I'm going to take a moment here to shout out Frame Fatales, which is a community of women and femmes who share a passion for speedrunning, gaming, and charity. In addition to their 2 flagship events, they host activities year-round in their community Discord like Game of the Month and Randomizer events. If you'd like to learn more or get involved, you can type !FF in chat. I highly vouch for the Fatales folks. I have a lot of friends over there. I'm in there too, but especially I have a lot of friends on the staff team, the volunteer team. They do great work.
I'm gonna carry my Shine Spark throughout the parts, and then I'm gonna use it hopefully here. I was off. I knew it. It happens. We're gonna use the machine again. Now we get into an area with fast Rios. I hate them. They're relentless.
got JRP in chat dropping some insight as to how the music for this was made. Very cool. It's funny, we went from an Asteroid mod that was very transformative to a Zero Mission mod that, I mean, maybe is also similarly transformative. Admittedly, I don't know much about Zero Mission, but I mean, you're at least playing as Samus here and not someone else. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you for being available. Oh, sorry, go on.
There are mods that actually change how Samus looks.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for being available to showcase two of these back-to-back, by the way.
No problem. I actually love doing this. I do speedrun a lot of Metroid mods for various marathons. It's a thing that I really love to do. Showcase the speedruns I do. I just really love to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I remember, I think I first saw you because you submitted to Midwest Speed Fest, shot on Midwest Speed Fest. And I've seen you around ever since. Always cool.
Yeah, there are some people that see me around every now and then, like during other marathons, like, oh, you're in that marathon too. I'm like, yeah.
It's fun. There are a lot of different events out there. You know, your Midwest Speed Fests, obviously you have, you know, your GDQs and your GDQ affiliated events, but there's also things like, you know, Fastest Furs, RPG Limit Break, events of that nature, and plenty of other smaller events too. And it's always fun to not only find community in each of those events, but then also you start seeing community members in various other communities, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You just start recognizing people everywhere. It's fun.
Yeah. If I have to guess how many marathons I've been in, at least 300.
Oh, wow, that's a lot more than me. And I have a lot. I keep a spreadsheet of it, but 300 is a ridiculous number.
Yeah, I unfortunately do not have a spreadsheet, but I have a guess of how much. It can't be precise, unfortunately, but I should have kept the spreadsheet from the beginning, but didn't think about it back then. I wasn't even sure that I would have kept doing it at that point, but I kept doing it.
I mean, hindsight is 2020. I'm at 94 individual events personally. And that's counting some hotfix things as well.
Yeah.
But I've done runs for, not that I've hosted or commentated.
I'm gonna do a little skip for this part. I can just skip right to the end of the like maze thing. Ooh, nice, there we go.
Final link on my stream speeding through this. If you missed any of the Metroid content that was on today, there was a whole bunch of it between my show and the show before me, Do All the Things, hosted by Mr. Shasta. The VODs will, of course, be up on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick, but we will also replay both shows right after this run is over. So if you want to see that, you can stay tuned and just keep watching after we're done here, but also go make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel because it will all be there, just like all of the other content shown here on the Games Done Quick channel. There's also a Mega Man run snuck in there in Duel of Things, so if you like Mega Man, then there's something for you too.
And now we got hops. Flavor text says, once owned by Michael Jordan.
Oh, I was gonna make a joke, but that's okay. It made the joke for me. Now we got hops, and I was gonna say something like basketball players after putting on their shoes, but I don't have to.
Apparently not. Of course, one hit away, bruh. I was one hit away. What a shame. Got the third one. I am basically allowed now to get wavy, which I'm not gonna get yet. Has to wait for a bit longer.
It's one heck of a fall.
It is. And there's no way to speed it up. And we're done with that area. Now we're gonna go to the ice cavern part.
Topical. Probably
It's
look like
pretty
it does
easy
outside where I
to.
am.
Oh,
Sorry, go on.
it's pretty easy to tell what item you're gonna get there.
Yes, whatever could it be.
Actually, I got some flowing. We got some flowing water that goes against you.
I love the way this area looks, actually. This is very
Looks
pretty.
really good.
I was gonna say, it kind of reminds me of like Pokemon games where they just like throw an ice cave in like the last quarter of the game just to put all the ice types in there. Not that this was necessarily an afterthought, but you know, ice beam presumably being found here is kind of funny in that way.
Here we go. Tome of Freezing. And I'm gonna take a recharge. I'm gonna go back the same way. Hey, there we go. Got the jump. Nice. Just a bit faster. If you fall down, yeah, you just have to go a little bit around. Takes a little bit longer.
A bit of trivia coming in from JRP in chat, saying this song was inspired by the Duke Nukem 2 menu music.
Ah.
Shout out to everyone who just like hangs out in the hotfix chat, and especially like who shows up when there is a run from their community on. And I feel like that happens a lot on this show in particular, Parallel Universe, because the whole thing, right, is community-created content. And so, then you have a bunch of community creators who worked on a project, then of course, you know, they're more likely to show up in a chat. But that is to say, I really appreciate it. Appreciate you all supporting Parallel Universe and Hotfix as a whole, but it also just, we end up with like really cool tidbits and insight from people in chat, and sometimes even people on commentary, which you don't get a lot of the times in vanilla games, vanilla speedruns.
I'm basically now taking a shortcut. There's an item here too. If you don't go this way, but the other way, you go around a bunch of rooms. There's nothing in them. Like no item. Just take the shortcut, get the item, and you're close to where the boss is. The boss is pretty easy. Here's Kraid. Ah! I whiffed it. I whiffed a quick kill. I jumped too high on my second shot. And that's the ice caverns.
Be done. Looks pretty clean to me.
One more item. Just a power bomb right here. Oh, after this like maze. Ah, come on. No.
Thanos, please.
Come on. You can jump. You can do it. Come on, go. Go into the hole. Please. Oops. Nice. Okay, I accidentally pressed that button. Nice. It completely ruined it. Yeah, it ruined it. Okay. Nobody saw that.
Saw what?
Why am I having issues with this? I hate this jumping. I hate zero mission jumping. So annoying to get into the holes. There we go. Oh my god. That should have not taken that long. Okay. That's the longest I've ever taken to do that. And anyone wondering what that menu was? From the Wii U.
Hey, shout out to the Wii U though.
Yep. That's how I'm actually playing this game. The other one was on the Wii. This is on the Wii U. Oh, please. I hate power grip. Sometimes. Can be annoying. Can be handy, but also annoying when you don't want to grab a ledge. You're like, no, please don't. And it just happens. Because you're just holding that direction. Okay, enemy. I got bad RNG. Okay, of course. We're gonna get wave beam now. Gamers, please get them away. So many of these gamers in this room. It's ridiculous. And we got Tome of Phasing. Oh yeah, we still don't have charge beam, and I won't be getting it until after this area. So it's gonna take a little bit longer to get charge beam. Yes, this area has another different boss that you already seen before, but it's added to this mod. Ah, please don't stop grabbing ledges. Okay, if I'm fast enough, I can go through the block. There we go.
Oh, smooth.
So, okay, now we're gonna get the Swole Cloak. Basically, Samus gains more muscle mass and can now walk through water. Nothing can stop her now. Come on. There we go. The tank for the enemies. Oh, that one actually jumped over me. Nice. Ooh, the fish is coming for me. Nope. Okay, I managed to dodge all the fish.
There's another area that just looks really nice.
Yep. Agree. Really, you can be really surprised on how people can actually make certain areas look really good. Even with the like vanilla tiles, people can make them look really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
So here's the next boss. I wonder what boss it is. Oh, nice, I got the head. I'm surprised I actually got it there. Where are you going to be? Oh, nice. Actually got the shot.
Oh, nice one.
And where are you coming from now? Ah! Whiffed it. It's fine. Okay, there we go. He's there. So, porting over a fusion boss to Metroid Zero mission is actually not easy. Both games use the same engine, but it's not easy. I've heard that it actually takes effort to port it. So
I can imagine.
so far, Arachnus has been ported. Ceres has been ported. Yakuza has been ported. Nightmare has been ported. Is there any other one being ported? I think that's all. I think that's all of them so far that got ported. Yeah, there is a ROM hack that has Yakuza in it too, and Nightmare. Can't really think on the top of my head which ones there are more in Fusion. It's been a really long time since I last played Fusion, so. But yeah, I think just all. I'm not sure if all of them can be ported, but most of them definitely can. Oh, here's this boss. That was the boss. An absolute joke.
Well,
I'm focusing.
right.
Yeah, as I said earlier in this run, this is useless. Using this on the final boss doesn't even work. A charged shot does not work at the final boss. If you have all the beams and do a charge shot, it does no damage. I have no idea why. Just doesn't work. And you expect the final boss to be able to be damaged by charged shots. But the final boss is an absolute joke. Yeah, and the intro already said a dragon, so it's obvious what the final boss is going to be. I'm still not going to say it for the people that don't really know. Okay, good. Falling there was good. So I'm going to this area for just one single item. An item that's locked behind powerbomb blocks. Or else I would have gotten this like the first time I was here. So I'm just going here for just this. This is like the only revisit in this entire mod. Falling here should be good. Yes. It's always just really thinking about what part was the spot where you can just fall down. Oh yeah, not gonna lie. I never really do practice for like my Metroid mods for like marathons. I don't really necessarily need it. The only thing I really need to do is just watch a video, basically my own video of the run, and I know where to go. So far, it has worked. Even if I haven't done the mod for a while, maybe then I will do a run. But most of the time, just watching the video works just fine. If my run is going well or not, just all depends on my ticks. So on that part, there's nothing I can do.
That's
last item.
Really impressive, actually, to be able to remember those routes that quickly.
Yep.
You just say yep like you know.
Yeah, I don't know
no,
what
that's
else
good.
to
Be proud of it.
I am definitely proud of it. Like, I am happy that I need to really think what the way is to formulate this sentence. Like, I'm happy that I found out about speedruns. I'm happy about that. I'm happy that I like my first speedrun ever was actually a Super Metroid mod. Not vanilla, but an actual mod. That's how it started. That's basically how it started, that I got more into doing Metroid mods and actually starting to speedrun them more and more. Well, I'm happy because it's something I really enjoy doing. Okay, I'm gonna try to jump off this block. Nope. You can, there's just a few frames you can actually jump off a block that instantly crumbles. I think I've gotten it once. Really difficult. Just timing. doing this way. Oh, we got some Rios again. Ah, forgot to. Okay, that was my fault. This one I forgot to shoot. Missed. It's fine. Oh yeah, I said there was only one map station in the run. No, there's two. I lied. I forgot about that one. Oh yeah, that room has a lot of Rios. Okay, now we got eradication. It's screw attack. It says purify the world around you. Oh, I will. There's so many Rios in this room, the game lags. There's a thing you can do if you get to the item without killing a single Rio. You grab the item, but the item box does not appear. And it takes longer for it to actually make you be able to move again. And what happens is you actually collect the item, but the item is still there. And if you leave the room and go back, the super missile pack is still there. You can collect it again. You can basically get 101%. I think you can just go around, do it another time. I haven't tried it myself, but I assume you can just do it again and again and again to keep collecting super missiles. It's a weird thing. You can just collect them like again 101%. You don't get anything special for doing that, but it's a thing you can do. It's just because of all the Rios in the room. There's like so many. The game just doesn't know what to do. Rio, please get him away. So, if anyone is interested in seeing a test, there is one for this mod. Be interested in if you're someone who likes watching a test of games. There's one for this one. Come on, there you go. So I'm first gonna collect an item, and then I'm gonna go to the boss there and collect the last rune. You can do it without collecting this next item, but if you do it perfectly, you can do it. You can make it faster. Like the run, like going here and then the boss. If you do the boss first, but do it perfectly, it would be faster than getting this item and then going to it. That's, if I have to guess, I think it is faster, but yeah, doing it perfectly with doing that boss without plasma beam, it's not fun. It's actually pretty annoying to do. With plasma, you just, yeah, it just pierces the boss. Without plasma, it just, you have to do so many shots. I'm not gonna grab the latch. Nope, of course. Hey, come on. Oh, this Rio's still coming for me. I did it again. My fingers slipped towards the button.
I was about to comment on how clean your movement is, too.
Doing this boss without plasma is just really annoying. I tried it and I was like, no, I'm gonna get plasma. Super easy boss, actually. I missed it. Oh, come on. Ah. Oh. He's being relentless. Oh my god. He does it on the annoying parts where I'm not on a position to shoot it. It took a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but it's fine. And we got the last arcane room, so now we are able to access the beast. Oh yeah, if you don't have missiles, you have to go all the way back. You gotta kill an enemy, because there's a missile door right there. I have no idea why there's a missile door there. Seems kind of weird. We're gonna collect a few more items. Then we're gonna fight the dragon. And there's one more item left. Right here, it's an E-tank. So we get full health for the boss. This boss is an absolute joke. Crazy.
Look who it is. Who could have guessed?
Yeah, he's already dead. And time. At last, my boredom is sated for now.
Yeah, sometimes I get bored and go kill a dragon in about 45 minutes, too. GG.
Thanks, especially since the boss is just not like. It wouldn't be fast if charge shots actually worked, but it doesn't. But, there we go. Annoying part of Hondo runs. Not for the one I did before, but for this one, we have to sit through credits to see if it's a valid run or not. The credits. Unfortunately, no one has made a thing to skip credits. Hope that it's gonna happen at some point, that you can just press start to skip to the item percentage and in-game time. But yeah, we have to sit through boring credits. At least I've sat through multiple credits, so
yeah. Well, I mean, this is a great time for shoutouts and things.
Yeah, shoutouts to basically the whole Metroid construction community for making amazing hacks and hacks that I like and speedrun. Again, if you want to find the mods, go to metroidconstruction.com. You can find all the mods right there. For Fusion, Zero Mission, Nestroid, Metroid 2, Super Metroid. It has a rating system, so you can see what people think about what hacks. You can see like what hacks, what mods are good, which ones are not good. There's even a column of saying vanilla difficulty or veteran or like if it's a quick play mod, is it one that is with puzzles, exploration, stuff like that. So there's a bunch of stuff you can see. There's also a Discord link to the server on the site. What else can I say? Shoutouts to the ones who made this mod. And yeah, shoutouts to everyone at GDQ Hotfix for having me with these two mods.
Shoutouts to you for running not one, but two mods at what is probably a ridiculous time of morning for you. So thank you so much for
No
doing this.
problem. Yeah, I'm happy to be here and doing these 2 mods, showing everyone the wonderful world of Metroid mods. Oh yeah, this picture.
What is this image? There's the 100%. This image is cracking me up. Yeah, again, thanks so much for being here. Shout out to everyone who's tuning in, whether you are watching this live on Twitch or you're watching the YouTube VOD. But hey, if you missed any of this and you are watching this on Twitch, we will be replaying Do All the Things, followed by the show right after I'm done yapping here. So the whole lot of Metroid content being played back for you, and also a Mega Man run in there as well. And, by the way, this is the show, Parallel Universe, right? All about community-created content. This airs every other Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, with some, accommodations to be made for when GDQ has other events, such as a GDQ coming up. But what I'm getting at here is you can go to gdq.gg/hotfix, and on that page, you can see the full Hotfix roster, but there also should be a link to submit your own runs to Hotfix. So if you run a mod or a fan game or even like a randomizer or bingo or something that could be considered community created, I want to know about it. So go there, click on that, fill out the form, submit what you got. And, even if you don't have a mod, even if you have something else, anything else, if it's speedrun or even speedrun adjacent, submit it to Hotfix, because you can be on pretty much any one of our different shows. But that's going to do it for us tonight. Yeah, again, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Linkameister, and thank you, Shasta, as well, who ran earlier. We're going to replay both shows, and then you can tune in tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern for a holiday special. Church and Sarge has collected a whole bunch of holiday-themed runs for you tomorrow and the day after, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. So we will see you here then. Have a great night, everyone.